work. It doesn't look very VR yet, maybe.
Goggles? No, I do not. Maybe that's what this is. I'm supposed to have the goggles.
Also, why is this dumb loud? This is like dumb loud. This is insanely loud. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's why. That makes sense. I knew that. I knew that.
Say you no lie, you got a vibe, I can't let go and I made you mine. So you should know I want it too, cause nobody else gives me what you do. Oh yeah. Girl, I be looking at you and smiling when you're sleeping. On the call, but I text you that I love you for no reason. Only thing on my mind all the time, every day and night, no need to lie. Ask all my guys, I be missing you, no. I be missing you. Oh, Monday to Friday, I be with the crew. But I'm with wifey on the weekend. I'm with wifey on the weekend. No. Yeah. I be with wifey on the weekend.
Yes, I am standing today for now. Just for karaoke. I mean, no, I'm not even doing all these songs, but yeah, I'll be taking a seat when I get to the nitty gritty. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Yo.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah. Man, shut your...
No, it is not. My desk is like hip height. Hip height's about where it's at. What's good, brodies? I'm trying a new hybrid Kiwi Lotto. It's got a screen. It's got a screen on it. And those countdowns and temps. They got 4 modes. They got a gas mode. And they're like, that's just like hitting a dab, bro. I haven't tried that one yet. I'm too scared. To full gas it. Yeah, I'm not that gassy. They've gotta have it, right? Come on. Bro, I don't think they have it. It's not here. Hey Google, Bow Chicka Wow Wow by Mike Posner. Is there a key for that song that it's in? What is it?
song is in the key of G major.
No, I hope she's right. Bro, if she's not right. Let me test it out. No, never mind. That's doing too much. Screw testing it. I'm just. If she's wrong, then she's wrong. Technically, it's not like she knows this version. Once I doing this, when it's over, girl. Once I doing this, it's over, girl. I hear you knock, knock, baby, come on up. Cause you got something in your cup. Cause I'm 3 shots deep, and I ain't trying to sleep. Get your Red Bull on, cause I'm ready. You been playing hard to get with me all night, and we won't know exactly what you want, right? Don't tell me what you want, tell me what you gonna do, what you gonna do. Once I go on this, then I'll take it well, what you gonna say? You act like you gon' leave, when I know that you gon' stay. Break it down, girl, don't even play. Once I set the mood right, I'ma make it sound like. I'ma make it sound like. Wait till the second day, but I can't even contemplate. Waiting one more minute, let me jump in it. I bought you flowers in a teddy. You playing hard to get with me all night. We both know exactly what you want, right? Don't tell me what you want, tell me what you gon' do, what you gon' do. Once I go on this down, well, what you gonna say? You act like you gon' leave, when I know that you gon' stay. Break it down, girl, don't even play. Once I set the mood right, I'ma make it sound like. Yeah, I'ma make it sound like. I got a leather couch and a black mic, and we all alone, what it sound like. And I was there, we found life. I know I talk shit, but it sound right. It's everything, but that's the fear. Gotta get something's gotta give. I bet you love it. I wouldn't have bet, now we're laying up here, cigarettes. I ain't even got to say shit to make you feel right. Girl, you know you like that. Girl, I ain't even got to say shit to make you feel right. Girl, I know you like that. Whoa. Once I throw this down, chicken, well, what you gonna say? You act like you gon' leave when I know that you gon' stay. Break it down, take it down, girl, don't even play. Well, I set the mood right, I'ma make it sound like. I'ma make it sound like. Once I'm doing this, it's over, girl. Once I'm doing this, it's over, girl. Once I'm doing this, it's over.
to say. I'm touching you. Every time you whisper my name, I wanna run to you.
What the fuck?
Let me take you to definition. God goes on standing true, but it feels like forever, and it's hard. Maybe to be strong, I'ma see you down. It's driving me crazy. Now I'm needing you, baby. I'm missing you now. And I can't wait to come alone with you, baby, to show you how I'm missing you now.
Bro, I can't have any. I can't have any. It's not letting me do anything. I can't have any filters or it'll crash my stream. What the heck are they telling me? What do you mean that I can't? That makes no sense to me. I thought I was stronger than this. Thought that you knew. How could I have known? How could I know, bro? I cannot take this shit much longer. It's so hard on my soul, baby, 'cause missing you. You just reminded me, bro. Shout out, bro. Oh my goodness. Bro, I'm over here just pressing buttons now. I don't even know what's going on, bruh. I have no idea what's going on.
Natty bopping, punching my hips. Like, come here, gotta do it like this. Don't drop my shit. Damn, he shot a dip and he tripped. Beef ain't dead till he dead on my split. Till he dead on my. So bro, let's take a trip. Backdoor game trying to find me a victim. Natty bopping, I'm punching my hips. Like, come here, gotta do it like this. Like, bop, he dead. All of them dead. Fuck go wild, but he smoking they miss. Like, how they dissing they mans got 10. Now he got poked and his mans done ran. Yo, Ja, don't choke your shoe. You gon' what if you running to me? What did you?
Don't flip the video preview. How about if I try that? How about what if I just make it like this? What would that even do? I don't think that would do anything, if I'm being honest. I don't think that would do like anything at all. Well, I mean, that one worked. Oh man. Alright, we're pushing boundaries. Alright, let me try another. Let me be kind of crazy. Oh no, is that a bit too much? Will it break it? Oh my goodness, it broke it. Whoa, I called it. How? It's Slim Shady. Slim Shady's breaking it. I put on the Slim Shady and it broke it all. Are you kidding me? Is it this? Bro, I don't need that open. I don't know why you're here.
I'm missing you now. I thought I was stronger. Turns out I'm not. Shoot you down.
Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, I'd consider myself painfully average. So it's like, it's not bad, but it's not like ideal. Hey Google, Leve's song Bored, what key is that in?
The song Play Me a Song by the band Bored, which
What the fuck? That's not what I asked. What the fuck? You're just saying shit.
Did you know he went in my room last night? Richard, you didn't know you made me cry, but you're so precious for me. Your friends were telling me to press something in my mind. 'Cause I'm bored of this love, bored of this song, and maybe else we don't really understand. Wanna keep talking, but nobody's listening. Want me to walk out the door, but baby I'm Follow me out and said, darling, don't leave. Your passionate monologue woke up the street. I'll marry you someday. You're perfect for me. I got in my car just to drown out your pain. 'Cause I'm bored. Bored of this love. I'm bored of this song. Maybe you're just motivated to be interesting. Wanna keep talking, but nobody's listening. Don't need to walk out the door, but baby I'm bored.
I think Brody's getting confused. Alright, so I have one application. And I think when I hit that one application, it tries to open 3 versions of that same one. It's like, why would you do that? Bro, I didn't even know it was on an ad break this whole time. I guess it was the perfect time to do it during an ad break, because then, you know, I don't have to worry about getting blocked. Man, I feel like it's still hidden in there somewhere, man. Look, fathers get surprised when they don't hear from you. Same fathers that you get their bias and it's your energy. Same fathers that you only slice and that shit better feel. Hot you on their bacon with the hotchies, is it better feel? Bobby and the bitch when they were yodeling with daffodils. Premium tier, they got them missionaries and wackables and issues. I got the collectibles and wackables and this ain't better. And intermission is actual.
And I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't factual. Upon that bitch, and then I hit it with a spatula. Baked them crystal up and then the conventional. I got the bigness and launching and pinching. I'm lost and missing. She lost her new pension. How did she do it already? I told her to Chobani and she already mentioned it. So many people. How did she do it already? Dub of my life. I got you bigger in my mission with the love of my life. I'm just making it my mission and I'm loving my wife. I ain't got you making it me chunking this. She wasn't my wife. I wanna go to Jamaica and eat the curry with her. Give her the curry that she deserves. In Jamaica or the islands with some nice singers and some dancers and some good drink. And some good eats, and some good kush, burning good bush, fresh from the finest of the soils. The finest of the soils. Da 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 da. The finest of the soils. Da 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 da. Finest of the soils. Da 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 da. Alright, I'm back. I fixed it. There's a camera again. Nice. I kind of don't want to do karaoke anymore though. What the fuck? That kind of took everything out of me. Trying to work around that took everything out of me. I don't even want to anymore. There's like nothing to. Yo! No, I can't. Not here. I have sights for that though. We got Arizona. We got a 34 fluid ounces of Arizona herbal tea, a refreshing herbal tonic made with real juices, 70% vitamin C. And that's only one serving. There's 3 servings in this bitch. So that means there's 210% vitamin C in here. There's 75% vitamin E in here. There's 115% vitamin A, 320 mcg in here. Nah, you freaky with the real juice. Nah. Man, shut Oh my God, no way, yeah. Today's my first day smoking in like a week, and I got some new shit, bro. Cause I usually get these. I like getting these. You know what I'm saying? I like getting these, but they got the new shit with the screen on it. That's crazy. This one's Kiwi Lotto. They ran out of the gas cloud one I wanted to get. But yeah, I recommend Dabwoods or Dab Bars in your area. I think they have the best, or some of the best reviews in stores of like when they rate how many carts got returned. The Dabwoods is like, no one ever returned these. Yeah. Happy birthday type shit. Happy birthday. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Turn the fuck up if it's your birthday. Turn the fuck up if it's your birthday.
I'm scared to test it any further. Should I just give it one more try? Should I just give it one more try? Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have given it one more try. I fixed everything, and I thought I could put it back together. I could not put it back together. It's not meant to be. Not today. Today's not one of those days where things are meant to be. Today's one of those days where things are just gonna go how they're gonna go. What the fuck? Dishwan's Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. The movie in the background. Do you guys want to watch it? It's All Cheerleaders Die. All Cheerleaders Must Die. It's about a bunch of cheerleaders. They're about to die. Not all of them deserve it, but not all of them don't deserve it. You know. What the fuck? What the fuck? Baby, I'm so sorry. One of my biggest fears of losing you to the internet. Waking up in our bed with you right by my neck saying, don't break any sweat. Pillow talking in my game. Baby, I love you. I know you see this rain. I know you feel my pain. Because I made it. All the shit we've been through, crying in the Mercedes. Wasn't playing. You know I was playing. I will never trade you. You were encouraging me. On my bad days, you pick up the kids despite me being away. And that's why every day that you wake up, I'm trying to make you happy. Sorry for being a part of these hoes laughing at you. Sorry for taking you from who had you. Yes, look what you do this madness. I'm the reason that you're crashing out. Type shit. Yeah, pick up the phone. Talk to me, a spider. Talk to everything you know about this shit. We poor lifers. God told you in the Bible, the devil is gonna knife you. Right? Already winning. Don't let this shit divide you. You real one. You do real shit and you hide it. Gave a couple people on this case 75,000, helping with their lawyers and never speaking about it. Me, I miss my dog. Didn't tell me how to talk to me. Walking me through this life shit, you deserve an apology. Being right beside you, you was right beside me. I don't gotta speak your name. They know astrology. Always talk to me. Always kept it real. So I had one mission. That's to make you proud of me. Putting in for me when I wasn't even proud of me. Yeah. Yeah. That ass. Whoa. I don't know about Friday. Shit. Fuck. Damn. Don't fucking do it, dude. Don't fucking do it, dude. Oh my goodness. Man, come on. Please just let me this one time. Please, bro. Come on. I think the forces are against me today. Cause I told him, I was like, hey, maybe. Oh my goodness. You're fucking crazy, dude. Why are they like this? Why are they like this today of all days? Like, come the fuck on, bro. When I was just a little baby boy, my mama used to tell me these crazy things. She was telling me my daddy was an evil man. She was telling me he hated me. But then I got a little bit older and I realized she was a crazy one. But there was nothing I could do or say to try to change it, cause that's just the way she was. They say I can't rap about being broke no more. They say I can't rap about coke no more. Slut, you think I won't choke no more till the vocal cords don't work in a throat no more? These mothers thinking I'm playing, thinking I'm saying shit cause I'm thinking it just to be saying it. Put your hands down, bitch, I ain't gon' shoot you. I'ma pull you to this bull and pull it through you. Shut up, slut, you're causing too much chaos. Just bend over and take it like a slut. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna do that part. You're goddamn right, bitch, and now it's too late. I'm triple platinum and tragedies happen in 2 states. I invented violence, evolved, venomous, volatile, bitches, vein bigger than brain, Check the chainsaw, left his brain all dangling from his neck while his head barely hangs on. Bro, no, I could do that part. I could totally do that part. Like, I want an actual chainsaw. I just finished Chainsaw Man. That was fire. I'ma kill you if you don't wanna fuck with me. Girls leave, you ain't nothing but a slut to me. You ain't got the balls to beef. We ain't gonna ever stop. I don't squash beef. I'ma be another rapper that's flopping out his mouth of shit I shouldn't have said. When they kill me, I'ma bring the world with me. Bitches too, you ain't nothing but a girl to me. I said you don't wanna fuck with Shady.
Cause why?
Cause Shady will fucking kill you. You don't wanna fuck with Shady.
Why?
Cause Shady will fucking kill you. Bitch, I'ma kill you. Like a murder weapon, I'ma conceal you in a closet with mildew, sheets, pillows, and film you. Fuck with me, I've been through hell. Shut up the hell up, trying to go up. These bitches for devils yelling. I ain't acid rap, but I rap on acid. Got a new club, doll, and just had to. Wait, hold on, bro. Bro, you did not just say that. Hold on, wait a minute. Brad just said he got a strap on for his blow up doll. It's crazy, bro. Shut the hell up. I'm trying to develop these pictures of the devil to sell them. I ain't acid rap, but I rap on acid. Got new blow up doll and just had the strap on added. Whoops, that a subliminal hit. This criminal intent to sodomize women again. Eminem, Eminem will soul. And if you ever give it to him, give him an impulse to do it again. Then if he does it again, you'll probably end up dumping all the something up in the tent. Trying to kill you. I ain't done it to the chorus. I ain't drug you to the woods and paint the forest. So the blood is stained orange and wash it 3 or 4 times in the blood. And ain't that normal? Norman, serial killer, hiding murder material in a cereal box on the top of your stereo. Here we go again. We're out of the medicine out. Bro, I'm gonna kill you. You don't wanna fuck with me. Girls leave. You ain't nothing but a slut to me. Bitch, I'm gonna kill you. You ain't got the balls to beef. We ain't gonna ever stop beefing. I'm gonna be another rapper that's popping out of the mouth with shit I shouldn't have said. And when they kill me, I'm gonna bring the world with me. Bitches too, you ain't nothing but a girl to me. You don't wanna fuck with Shady.
Cause why?
Cause Shady will fucking kill you. You don't wanna fuck with Shady.
Why?
Cause Shady will fucking kill you. Oh, there's more. I'm not doing more, bro. I've reached my limit. You can only take so much. Like, the evil, I feel it culminating within my body, bro. You know? It wants to hop out. What's that movie called? Howl's Moving Castle? Those little nasty little leech things, bro. What was Spirits Away? I don't know. I went on a Ghibli binge. Whatever those little black slug creatures were. Man, I don't fuck with that. Excuse me, bruh. Excuse me, bruh. Oh my goodness. I didn't think that they'd do that, you know? Of all the ones that I thought it could do, that for sure wouldn't have been one of them. Wow.
Yo, CeeLo killed this shit.
Right. Oh, well imagine as I'm pacing the keys in the church corridor and I can't help but to hear. No, I can't help but to hear them exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. And yes, but what a shame, the poor goose guy's a whore. I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door, no. Much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door, no. Much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of, oh, well in fact, well, I look at it this way, I mean technically I'm there to save. The first calls for a toast, so poison pain. I grind in with the hands you niggas ever heard of. Minding your business or try to fuck up. I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard of. Guess you people never really hear shit. Maybe because all that's feeling in your ears shit. Fuck, man, I already forgot what it's called. I don't know, man. There's anger feeling in me right now. There's anger feeling in me right now, man. Yo. That's bro. I know bro. Bro. From, no. Final Destination, is that what he's from? Nah, I shouldn't say that. That was wrong for me to say. I didn't mean it, bro. I really didn't mean it.
Push it go harder than a bitch.
Hold me closer in these trying times. Supposed to be mine, baby. I need some help just like anyone else. Hold me closer in these trying times. Open your eyes, baby. You said you felt something for me. I don't know when. Based on the signals you send, based on the ways you apologized when you came to see me, and then you had the nerve to defend mistakes that you made at the end. You said I was too invested, and that's what it forced you to go and pretend that I swear you're crazy. Someone that's close to you reached out to me just to see if we made amends. Trust me, this ain't about revenge. I know already with your friends. And it's wrong, I know. No, but again. Trust me, this ain't about can't get this out of me. This shit still bothers me, so don't you dare. Don't say you're proud of me, hurt's just so real to me. Now you wanna come back to me. 3 whole months after we, why did you wait till the end? Trust me, this ain't about revenge. Trying you on better with your friends. Cause it don't feel wrong. But again, trust me, this ain't about revenge. Trying you on better with your friends. Cause it's wrong, I know.
Though I'm missing you, I'll find a way to get through. Living without you, 'cause you were my sister, my strength, and my pride. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by.
Fuck it, we're gatekeeping today. That's what I feel like. That's the type of mood I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to not even care either. Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask and expect an answer.
All that we have planned. And now that you're gone,
Take that.
every day I go on. But life's just not the same. I'm so empty inside, and my tears I can't hide. But I'll try.
It said that this shit makes you goofy. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it. Someone reviewed it, and I was like, yo, it like actually makes you goofy, bro. It's weird. I don't know if I fuck with that like that. You know?
There were so many things that we could have shared. If time was on our side.
Man. Where the fuck is it, bruh? Is it on TikTok? Bro, there's no way. Playlist. Oh my fuck, dude. Oh my fuck, dude. You're joking me. You're joking me. It's, damn, where would it be? Damn, that's a good ass point. Alright. Damn. Oh, man. I'm never gonna find it. Unless it is not here. Maybe it's on either, though. Now I'm thinking about it, it might not be on either. When I was like, is it on this one or this one? I don't think it's on either. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it's on anywhere. Where would it be then? Oh, man. That's why I've got to start uploading.
He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's
It's not here. BBL. It's the BBL. Bro, don't tell me it's on TikTok, man. I'm gonna be so mad if this where it's at, cause that shit's gonna blow my system up, bro. I feel like it's gonna blow my system up. Oh my goodness. I better see you here, bro. Man, I came over here for nothing, huh? I'm over here for nothing. Cause you'd be around there. BBL swaggy. BBL swaggy. I went out of state to get a BBL. I didn't leave the country, I just left the state. I left California, I took a flight. I took a BBL flight. I was like, I want a free flight to somewhere. Who could get me a free flight? I want to see some water, and I want to get some authentic Asian. And when I say Asian, I mean any kind of Asian. It could be Far East Asian, it could be South Asian. You know, as long as it's somewhere that resides in Asia, all encompassing. I just need it, and I want to be by the water, and I want to see the nature. I want to see like real animals out and about and healthy, and like, you know, people support them. People support the animals that are there. They're just chilling with the animals. It's fine. It's fine. We need that. More of that, always.
She called me a baby like I'm still one. They say love's like a BBL. You won't know if it's real until you feel one. Can I feel it? Can I feel it? Can I feel it? Can I feel one? Can I feel it? Can I feel it? Can I feel? Sometimes I think to myself, what if I was somebody else? Wonder I'd still be here. What if I had a CDL, even had a STL, on our way to ATL in a big 18-wheel? Wonder I'd still be here. Wonder I'd still be here with me. Bust that pussy open for a real one. She called me a baby like I'm still one. They say love's like a BBL. You won't know if it's real until you feel one. Can I feel it? Can I feel it? Can I feel it? Can I feel one? Can I feel it? Can I feel it? Can I feel? Sometimes I think to myself, what if I was somebody else? Wonder I'd still be here. What if I had a CDL, even had a STL, on our way to ATL in a big 18-wheel? Wonder I'd still be here. Wonder I'd still be here with me.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, hello. I don't know if I want to play that one. I don't know if I want to play that one either. Man, I think we're through. I think we made it. Nice. Heck yeah. Yeah, right. They tried to get me. They almost tricked me. How's it going? What are y'all up to? I need some water. Whoa. Man. If only you have water all the time. If only you could just have like an infinite supply of water. Like, imagine if I could like generate it within me. needed to get those toxic feelings out of me, because they're gonna come back, and I needed to make sure that I didn't get overloaded. You know, I think that would have been the worst case scenario, just to have gotten overloaded by him. Yeah. I'm glad that that's not what we're doing. There's a balance, you know. You gotta level it out. You gotta level out the balance, or at least attempt to. I mean, it's not super necessary, but it's recommended, in my opinion. Yeah. Spinning stream. Yeah, I'm gonna start playing more Switch games too. So I was testing out the space, seeing like where I should be standing for the Switch games. Like, could I like see the screen still and like talk still? I might punch the mic. Not gonna lie though, it might happen a few times. I was testing the sturdiness of the mic. Really nothing. That was really nothing by Old Computer. I like that song. I like that song a lot. That's one of my favorite songs to listen to lately. Old Computer. It was released 2 years ago. Um, they have something new called Echoes. 11 days ago. I'm that guy. That's all I want to listen to. I'll listen to I'm that guy.
Anladın mı? Beşi bir yerde amına koyayım. Beşi bir yerde oğlum. Bitmeme imkan yok benim oğlum. Yaşadığım sürece bitmeme imkan yok. Sen ne anlatıyorsun lan?
This filter is called I Feel Sick. I think it deepens my eyes.
Benim adımın anılmadığı yer yok.
That's as wide as I can open my eyes.
Kimi kimle kıyaslıyorsun?
I think that's like something with sicknesses, right? I'll have to let it fully go through. Bro, why didn't they should keep it over my eye. That's the first that way. That'd be cool.
Oğlum biz sağladık zaten bunu amına koyayım. Biz getirdik bunu endüstriye oğlum.
I'm that guy. That was I'm that guy. And not gonna lie, I did not like that song in the way that I thought I would.
shit was written for her. I wrote this little song for her. I made that song for her. Yes, I wrote this song for you.
Then she continued to walk on that street. I don't know why she would do such a thing. I do not think that that was a wise move for her to do. If I'm being honest with myself, I think she should have just gone. Honestly, in that moment, just leaving would have been what is the best move for her. I'm being the most honest that I can be about her situation, really. She really needs to just keep on walking. Right down that street, pushing that cart. But for some reason, she just couldn't. She always had to go astray. Just walking away. Oh, like a genre. The French. I know some French. I know some French. Bonjour. Oui, oui. Bonjour. Oui, oui. Milk and honey, Cherie, Cherie, amor. You know I want out of you more. I wanna take you more and more.
masturbation, amore. Bonjour. Seeing you some more. I'm looking honey, my cherie, amore. Funky shit. This that real funky shit. Oh shit. I know what they want me to do. They want me to act the fuck up on a song like this, huh? Do some funky shit. You know who the funky is. What's the point, bro? What's the point of even having the sky around me? There's no point of having the sky around me right now, bro. Yeah, I want some face tattoos and a nice pair of shades. Why don't I have better ones saved? I used to have the best ones saved. I think that's why I don't have better ones saved. But I was like, I'm not gonna sift through all that again. They made me go through hella bullshit, bro. I hate when they be doing that, cause there ain't no reason for them to. There was no reason for them to, and they decided just to do it just cause I'm me, bro. I really swear they be doing it just cause I'm me. Cause I know for a fact if I wasn't me, they wouldn't have done it. That's for a fact. Not just it wouldn't have been happening. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I wanna play something. I wanna play something that's gonna piss me off. That's what I wanna do. I wanna play something that's gonna piss me off. I never even told you guys what the stream title's about.
人渐行行的。These are different, that's why. I don't like the front part as much as this. Yeah. Same one? No. I don't know. I thought my ear was better detecting those kinds of things, but I guess it's not. That's the can't even really tell. Go to the next movie, bro. Go to the next fucking movie, bro. No one's trying to watch all that, bro. No one's sitting there trying to watch all that, bro. Man, if you don't fucking full screen your ass, the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Cause what the fuck is this, bro? 16. Oh my fuck, hell nah. You're trouble. You're trouble. How? Oh my goodness, there's no way. There's no It's out in it, but I need it. It's out it too. Yeah, this is smooth. I like this. This is a good one, I think. I think that this one's a good song. I think we can full screen. We can full screen now. We can probably pull that up too. Might as well, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just might as well, like, just to check, just to see. I think this is good, cause like now I know if I can see or not. Cause sometimes I don't be knowing if I can see or not, like at all. All right, where the fuck are you? Whoa, why did they grab that? They're weird as hell for that. They grabbed the wrong thing. Does it make my head still look big when I make it long? It's my I still got like a square ass head, bro. Man, I don't think that I should get done like this. This is who this is who my title's about. It's about Anne-Marie Schubert. I miss my girl. They took her out of office, bro. I mean, they had to because she reached her limit. But bro who replaced her sucks ass. Not gonna lie, bro who replaced her sucks ass. Just put my girl back in for real.
I think when you bring it together and you look at public safety and crime victims' rights, justice to me is defined as finding meaningful accountability. to individuals that commit violations of our law. Oh, this
Remember, she
podcast
were
is going to reveal the
career
innovative things
prosecutor.
that were done to either solve crime or the innovative things that came out of crime.
True
It's
innovator.
really going to be extraordinary. And this
Makes
is Inside the
sense.
Crime Files.
It makes sense why she held the position, because she was about shit. She was about it. Bro, who's in there now? Bluffing every time. It happens. Do you see it? Bro, this shit's fire. Look at it. It's got a screen on it. It's got a screen on it. It's got a countdown. It's got a gas mode. And that's wild. Whoa. Whoa. Wham, pick up the phone. Talk to me, a spider.
I stand here as the district from a woman from Sacramento named Pam. It could have been written today.
She,
in my belief, it encapsulates
in 2002,
how I
she
think
in
everyone that has
2002
sat in this
enacted
courtroom this
shit
last
for
week,
the coal
sat
all
in
the
their
coal
homes
files,
and watched
doing
this
some
case how it
forensics,
feels.
getting some DNA testing done. She was so about it. She's an innovator. She was rewarded for
I
shit.
am wrung out.
Bro in there now. What's he doing?
I almost
All he
put
did
D'Angelo
was
in the subject line, but I
she had
cannot
him
give
like a part
any
of her
more
team.
headlines.
Oh my
I
bad,
am
my
71
bad.
years
It's because
old,
I was playing
third generation native
Young
Sacramento,
Thug song. He was talking
and
about
lived
don't listen to
through
the rumors
terror
about
of
being
the East
a
Area
rat.
rapist.
My bad, my bad.
Over the
Hold up.
past 40 years, I have read everything
Get
regarding
off.
this case.
I'll take it off.
No window is ever open or unlocked at night, ever. Gates on either side of our home are locked always. Lights surround our home. My close friends all feel the same.
Bruh.
Recently, a contractor in my home questioned why my sturdy, large, nailed picture window facing out hadn't been considered for replacement.
She's responsible
with, quote,
for
nice sliders
the Golden Gate
with screens
killer
to open out.
being caught and
I
prosecuted.
looked
Like
at the
it was her
40-something
research
sternly, and I
that
said
got
my
her-
always ready answer.
got her to. Like, bro,
Three
that's
words.
crazy. But
East
just because bro
Area
who's
rapist.
took over her place was on
He
the
made
team,
some
like that's why he
comment
got it.
about
He doesn't
how
have the
he'd
same
heard something about him, but
qualifications as she
he'd been,
does.
quote,
He hasn't been
arrested.
doing the same.
I exclaimed,
It's so unfair
"You
and so
don't
ass.
understand.
Because she was doing good enough
I
to
lived
be given 2 terms,
will
but then
never
that's
go
only
away."
a 2-term limit. And then,
She
bro,
goes on to say,
I don't
while
know,
I
it's
was
fro-
not a
so
victim,
frustrated.
I was
So
a victim.
frustrating.
On Monday, June 29th, I sat in front of my TV and I cried. I cried for the victims.
Nah, I'm gonna start crying.
I-
Let's not. California third-party gubernatorial debate, October 29th, 1998. This was for Maryland, governor of Maryland. No, governor of California.
Good evening.
In Maryland.
This will only take me a minute.
Gloria
On behalf
Lariva
of Chapman University,
participates as the Peace and Freedom
Department
Party's
of
candidate for
Science
governor
at
of
Chapman
California.
University.
October
Forum of Alternative Parties.
1998.
I would like to welcome all of you to this California gubernatorial debate.
Gubernatorial.
I want to thank everyone for making this possible. Gray Davis proposes lowering the age for the death penalty to age 14. He thinks that Singapore, where jury trials don't exist, should be the starting point, as he said, for criminal justice in the United States. Dan Lundgren, he brags that as Attorney General, he's carried out the death penalty and wants to expand it. Both Davis and Lundgren are for building more prisons. This is the level on which the campaign is being run by both the Democrats and Republicans. They are running on a campaign of a so-called war on crime, when the real crime is that they plan to build more and more prisons at a time when we need more jobs and more schools, more health care and daycare. They don't even pretend to call for jobs or economic or social improvement for the people in their campaign promises. In other words, they both plan to carry out the same racist and reactionary program of Pete Wilson. And if either of them wins, it will only spell disaster for millions of workers and poor people of California, the majority population, who will only grow poorer while the rich get richer under their policies. I'm the Peace and Freedom Party candidate for governor. We are a socialist party on the ballot, and I'm running on a platform, a program, and a record of fighting for the rights of the people to health care coverage, no matter how much it costs, and for the right of people to health care regardless of their ability to pay, to their right to a decent paying job, to housing, to free education all the way through university level, and for equal rights for immigrants. I'm running on a program of saying we have to fight the racist and cowardly attacks by politicians who have gone after and gutted affirmative action when students of color need it more than ever, who have gone after immigrants with a vengeance, denying them health care and education for their children when they are the ones who make so many profits for agribusiness in this state. And I call for the restoration for all workers of California of overtime pay after 8 hours in a day. It's not a revolutionary demand. It existed in California until a few months ago. And neither candidate will speak about expanding it or restoring it. Yes, I'm for the prohibition of campaign advertising. I think that those who have the money have the power in reality in the elections, and I think that the coverage of the election should be based on true equal time for the candidates who are on the ballot. In terms of reform also, it's also the disenfranchisement of people who should be entitled to vote and have a say. It's incredible that in Orange County, whereas in Santa Ana, for example, 90% of the children, school children in public school,
I rep for my girl, bro. They tried to
education,
talk down on me about her. I'm like, bro, what do you mean?
Against bilingual education, and it shows that
Are you
Latino
kidding me?
families are disenfranchised from the right to vote. So I think that's part of campaign reform, is for expanding the right to vote for the population.
I don't know, something about
Ms. Lareva, we have heard a lot of talk about big government, and yet we know that the people
Orange
are
County League of
asking
Women
for things
Voters.
for them. What do you think the role of government should be in providing for the needs of our people?
Well, I think the role of government should be to represent the people, and that is a vast majority. I think it also brings into question the issue of taxation, for example, or the size of government. When politicians say they're for less taxes, less government, that's a lie. That what they really want is less restrictions to make profits. They really want the restrictions placed on workers, the restrictions to organize a union. And when it comes to how a government will be run, the government, from federal to state to local level, needs tax revenues. The question is, who will pay? Will it be the corporations which own and control the vast wealth of society?
No, why would it be?
Or from their profits? Or will it be taxing the limited and often meager incomes of workers?
Yeah.
From open taxes, direct taxes, to things like the cigarette taxes, not only sales, which is really a purchase tax, but also the lottery, which is an outrageous tax. 80% of the tickets are bought by the poorest in order to subsidize education and absolve the state legislature of taking on the responsibility of funding education. So I
don't do
would
politics.
Say that the
I just
government
support
should
my
serve the people,
girls.
and it really can only truly happen when the people are in power.
I fuck with her
when
heavy.
the power is taken away from the corporations.
I voted for her, and someone was like,
Well,
"Oh, you threw away your vote.
100%
You're
proponent of
essentially voting
public
for
education,
Trump by
public
doing that."
schools.
I'm like, "All
I'm
right, bro.
against the school vouchers.
Me
and I'm also
supporting someone like
against
this,
the attacks
you
on
can't
public schools. I also think that there must be
equivocate.
a growing
Whatever
programs
word
of
it means,
cultural
make them
awareness
equal.
Of
You can't
teaching
do that
tolerance to
in
children
this
from a very
situation.
early age of
Maybe
all nationalities, of
if
all
this was a
races,
different case,
of people,
and
of
if we were
everyone's
elsewhere,
sexual orientation,
but
of
here
rights
and in
for
this
women,
situation,
so that we don't have
with
the
those
kind
two
of
people,
terrible
nah,
crimes
that's
that
too
took
far of a
place
stretch.
in,
I'm sorry.
Wyoming. A
I'm
few days
sorry.
ago. And I want to
Even
also
Mr.
say
Fantastic
that,
can't
the
make
lack of
stretches like
funds
that.
for any child
They make
and
him
their
reaching
family
like
should
that.
not be an obstacle
Not that
to
far.
going to university.
What
and
the fuck?
unfortunately, school in the country, and especially in California, is becoming resegregated. I am a strong proponent of affirmative action. I was one who grew up in New Mexico and who benefited from affirmative action, and I believe that for a poor family, they can't even have the hope of going to school unless there is affirmative action. Last time that Ross Perot ran for president, he had the billions of dollars to run, and he got on every ballot in the country, and yet he was locked out of the debates. So if a billionaire like him, who supports the system, can't even get on a simple presidential debate, what chance do workers' candidates have in this system, the electoral system?
Rich, wealthy, or well connected?
Really none at all, in a meaningful way to challenge through the elections. And I think that, again, it is movements of workers and the people, of students, who make the real change, regardless of the politicians that are in office. I do believe that Democrats and Republicans are inherently corrupt, but in addition, I think that they are really just front people for those who have the real power, the corporations, and especially those lobbyists from the companies and military contractors who hold the real weight in society.
Hell yeah. I'm a 6'9" like.
As I said before, public education is becoming also segregated, but so is this trend of going toward private schools. And I'm against the school vouchers. It's also part of this privatization of the public schools. Why should federal funding, government funding, be used to subsidize private education?
I think I could pull it off.
It enhances the privilege of a few. And I also
again, because I have good ass staff. Me myself, I'm gonna need security, hired security for me, in case I crash out.
Palo Alto, receiving a very inferior education compared to right across the highway.
There'd be global.
No,
I mean not global. There'd be. I'd ban some things that get banned. You just can't do that anymore. I'm sorry.
Took place in
You just
Brown
can't.
versus the Board of Education
You
in
just
1954 has to
And
be
then, like,
restored. That every child
bro,
has a right
I'm
to
gonna
equal
change-
education. That's the only way that we can.
Oh
hope
no,
to
that's the thing.
equalize things
You
beyond
can't like
school.
change every law. I'm gonna have to do things like if I was like all powerful, where like even the judicial
Definitely
system
for,
and stuff can make changes.
community-based alternatives to imprisonment and
Like,
for early
eye
intervention,
for an eye.
not only of the
Yeah,
child in school
I'm
if
about
there's a
that.
problem
We're gonna
that
do
is
that.
foreseen by
That's
the
coming
school
back.
workers,
What do you
but
mean
there
eye
must
for an eye is
be,
illegal?
really
Nah.
deep economic improvement of
Yeah,
the
100%.
community
That's
as
what
a
I'm saying. My
whole.
staff's gonna be
When you come
crazy.
from a very
My
poor
security
and
team's gonna be
oppressed
crazy.
community
My chef's
and a
gonna be
neighborhood,
crazy.
You really don't feel from the time you're
It's
a
gonna
child
be on some
that you have a chance.
According
You
to House
feel
type shit.
demeaned. And I think that the elimination of bilingual education and this whole racist attack by UNS and those who promoted
Helicopters to
it,
the
of,
movie
Proposition
theaters.
227,
Yeah.
it really helps to increase the feeling of being inferior.
Something like
by
it.
Latino and
Like
Asian
Black Friday
and
wouldn't
other
be like
immigrant
a
children. It is
once a
very
year type
cruel
of thing
message to
anymore.
give to kids. I also think that anyone
And
who
that Black Friday is
enters
gonna have Wild
the
Out
so-called
Wednesdays.
criminal justice system is permanently branded. The way that the policies
We're gonna
are
have
going
days
by
where you
Wilson
just have
and
to
what
lock in.
Davis and Lundgren
No fun.
promise.
Sorry,
How can you
that's
get out
what
of
today's
prison?
holiday is.
Can you have a chance
No fun today.
if you can't get a job when you're a felon?
Or you're
And
getting jailed.
women who get out of prison
You're
are
getting jailed if you have fun
permanently
today.
ineligible for
You just
welfare,
got locked in.
even if they have
Everyone
children.
as a
What
group.
happens to their kids?
And then
their
like
foster
group
care
locking
if
in
they're
for a
prison?
day, bro.
And
That's gonna be
therefore,
so beneficial.
many people do not belong in prison. I really believe that this system is
And
one
then,
of
yeah,
the worst
we're gonna have
aspects.
sales
The
like
prison
crazy.
system of California
Cancel
is one of the
capitalism.
worst aspects of what
We
we
can
have seen
try.
develop, and what it will take is an independent
But not fully.
perspective by the people
I
to
kind
say,
of, you know,
no more prisons,
some
no more
parts of
police,
it.
and no more police brutality.
Yeah, no more.
I think that there will be true justice when police are indicted for murdering people in the community.
Because I mean, in part, you are gonna need to like pay for things. And, like, it'd be nice to like. We're so used to spending dollars. I don't want to come up with like a new currency. I just want to like rework
to be used in benefit of the people. It's used to advance profit in order to, of course, produce more food at a cheaper cost, as we all know. And we are to the point where now 50% of all antibiotics produced in the United States are used on food production,
I'd rework
not
credit
on the
score.
livestock so
Like
much
credit
as
score
on
wouldn't be like a
fruit
financial
and
thing.
vegetable
It'd be like a
production,
morality
not to
thing.
eliminate disease or prevent disease, but to
like,
make the
check
product
your
grow bigger
moral
and faster.
credit score.
I'm
They're
against
like, "Alright,
irradiation
yeah,
of food, and of course, if it's
you
done,
get a free
it must
Costco
be labeled,
membership.
as others have said. And I think that, on the other hand, when the people do hold economic power and therefore have the real democracy in place, then it will be possible
I
to
want to
use
eat like
technological developments
fresh
for
ingredients.
the people.
Like prove that you're
I have been to Cuba
capable
16
of growing and
times,
sustaining.
and a country that is been
We'll
suffering
fund your
from
crops.
37 years of a blockade still has made unbelievable, remarkable gains in biotechnological development in the production, for example, of meningitis B vaccine, which the U.S. is now saying, well, we've produced vaccine for meningitis. It has existed in Cuba for years. And they are also producing food in a country that is isolated. And therefore, when the people, again, have the real power and have the right to make choices, then they can use technology to their benefit and not
beneficial technology.
as it's used here to lay people off when you can find a machine that can produce more.
The machines can produce more. There's proof. There's proof.
Very much in solidarity with the prison movement
Yeah,
in
you can't say that.
California and in the United States, which really is
I don't even
exposing
know
the
when I
fact
put
that
that.
prisons are concentration
I
camps
gotta
for the poor.
remove it. I
There
feel
has
like I
not
got.
ever been a rich man put on
I
trial
got a
for
lot on
capital
there.
murder in the United States. And if anybody can find one, please let me know. But there is also a very, very cruel treatment of prisoners. People with HIV and AIDS have never been eligible for visits from their spouses.
Never.
Wilson has carried on
Never
a war
been
against
eligible
the most
for visit.
vulnerable in prison by saying that they can't have visits, that they can't even have exercise equipment, that they can't have education, and the state has removed the word rehabilitation from the policy statement in the Department of Corrections. I think it is an outrage. I'm against 3 strikes. But I also want to say that a lot of people have said, well, let's eliminate the nonviolent offense categorization in 3 strikes. And there are still many, many people in prison who are in for violent offense charges that is mostly directed against African American men. It's a very racist thing. When the cops arrest an African American man and Latino, they are more likely to charge them with extra violent offense charges in order to keep them in. And we have to remember that this, at the core of the prison system, is racism. The fact that 55% of the prisoners at Pelican Bay maximum security prison are Mexican is not because 55% of the Mexican population commits violent crimes or is in gangs. And I think that human rights have to be respected for prisoners as well, and for their families who are affected. I think when prisoners have to do prison labor, they should be given decent wages.
She ain't saying a damn thing wrong.
Well, I think that the whole healthcare system nationally and in the state has to be completely restructured. In addition to the millions who don't have
She's going to be on my cabinet.
Even when you have healthcare coverage, we know how hard it is to get decent care. The HMOs and all the insurance companies, which are really parasites on the basic need of every human being from
Nothing showing,
from
right?
the time you're conceived
You guys can't see this?
to the time you die to have decent health care.
Right now.
And therefore, I'm really for the abolition of the insurance companies. You can be paying your premiums at no matter what rate for $1 million coverage, and then when you get sick and when you lose your job and you can't pay your premium, sorry, you're out the door. And even if you get a catastrophic illnesses, we know that the limit is only $1 million. So there is a need for a complete restructuring. In addition, in terms of care, mental health care treatment must be treated as necessary as every other kind of health care, and not as a luxury to be limited by the companies. I think we also have to increase government funding for AIDS, of course, for research and treatment, and for breast cancer treatment, and all the other illnesses that the drug companies refuse
What are you getting,
to really take on unless it's
There's probably new stuff now, huh?
And I also think that we have to consider that the United States is the most highly developed healthcare system, hospitals, pharmaceutical companies, and it's incredible that we are the only country in the world, in the industrialized world, that does not have a healthcare plan.
Gloria?
Well, I'd like to list a few of the things that I believe that the youth in school should have the right to. I think that they should have the right to the things that may seem very minor, but the right to be free of illegal search and seizure, and the right to have the kind of the lockers, to have the school books instead of having to cart it home because of the fear that the public has of youth, which has been really perpetrated by the police and other agencies in the media. The right to be guaranteed a decent education, to be in safe schools free of the crumbling structure, and also the right to be free of racism and sexual harassment, and the right of lesbian gay students to also be able to express themselves without fear of being intimidated by either students or teachers, and the right to also have their own kind of clubs if they need that.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Secure. The right to preparation for the
goodness
future,
gracious.
and knowing that their option and right to higher education, and the preparation and not being tracked. That's a big problem in schools, is being tracked into those who will go to just a job after high school and those who will go on to college. And if they feel that their needs are not met, I feel that they have the right to walk out, to demonstrate, to protest without recrimination from the school board. Yes, when we call for, as Peace and Freedom Party, for the right to a job, the right to free health care, the right to free education, the right to free daycare, we're not asking for handouts. We're not asking for giveaways. We're not asking for charity. And we're not asking for the companies to go broke.
Enchantment of the Beanstalk was a green
right,
when
based
entered.
On the fact that it is human beings, it is workers who have created
and whenever you
all
cast
of
a
this
spell
wealth.
with man the
How
value,
can it
5
be
or
that
greater,
a
draw a
construction
card.
worker can work on a giant skyscraper in Los
Not
Angeles
big
or
enough.
San Francisco,
5
and then when their
mana,
job is done
past
and the
3,
layoffs happen, he's not entitled
up
to a
2
room in that
target.
building. He's not even
Monstrous
entitled to a
Rage.
home because of the
Target
right
creature
of
gets-
private property to prevail over
No,
his rights.
I stole someone else's
I don't
deck.
believe that any politician
Hopeless
can
Nightmare,
claim
enchantment,
to serve
black,
both
1
classes,
mana.
either
When
the
this enchantment
workers
enters, each
or
opponent
the
discards a
owners,
card
either the
and loses 2
landlords
life.
or the
When
tenants.
this enchantment is
I
put
claim
into a
to only
graveyard from
represent
battle
the
cry,
working
scry
class,
2,
which is the great majority
you
of
could
the people of
sacrifice it
society.
yourself.
And I believe that it is time for us to begin to turn things around and
Heartfire
to tell
Hero.
the truth. And the
What?
truth is
For
that
what?
we would be able to
Okay.
subsidize all of what we are calling for in society on one basis alone, and that is by eliminating the military budget of this country, which is
Baptism
only
of
used
Eternity
in
is
order to
banned?
oppress people who try to defend their rights in
Oh,
countries from
in
Mexico
historic.
and Chiapas or Indonesia against
yeah, I
the
don't care.
exploiting shoe companies.
And walk off. Nice. So that's why it's banned. That's cool.
In the last 50 years, the U.S. government has spent $19 trillion
Amalia
on the
Benavidez
military,
Jaguar?
1/3 of that for nuclear weapons,
Victory Life,
and that
whenever
is
you get life, Amalia
$19,000
Benavidez Jaguar
billion.
Explorers.
We all know what we could do with that money. That's our money. That's our taxes, not corporate welfare.
Adios. Enjoy
I do
your
not believe
Pop
that the
Mart trip.
natural
I
resources
hope
of the earth
you
should be the
get
domain of a
something
few
with
individuals.
fire in the
that
box.
also includes the factories that we have created.
If you blind box.
I think that the headwaters,
Oh my goodness.
instead of giving this little bailout to Charles Hurwitz, that forest should have been expropriated immediately, along with all the other redwoods, for the interest of the
Bro, I'm not
people
gonna open
and for perpetuity. And I dare say that life will continue after November 3rd, and I urge people who are interested in fighting
For
for
the facts.
the program that Peace and Freedom is calling for to meet us outside at the table, to call our office in Los Angeles and San Francisco, to call Lariva for governor. Thank you very much.
I think when you bring it together and you look at public safety and crime victims' rights, justice to me is defined as finding meaningful accountability to individuals that commit violations of our law. Oh, this podcast is going to reveal the innovative things that were done to either solve crime or the innovative things that came out of crime. It's really going to be extraordinary. And this is Inside the Crime Files.
Good shit. Good shit, Gloria La Riva. You guys still want to listen to her? Yeah, if y'all want. I gotta use the restroom. Bruh. This bitch. My bad, I got caught up. I wasn't supposed to get caught up, but I ended up getting caught up.
The WPA, the Work Project Administration, where millions of people got jobs in art, culture, building roads, building highways, building bridges, building parks, everything under the Roosevelt administration, because it was the depths of the capitalist crisis.
Limited.
And to see that camp and the administrator and welcoming the people and
Draft or build a deck from Liverpool cars.
That the government's role
in
helping people, which we're seeing less and less and less of. I think people would be surprised to see some of that today. So I always tell young people,
Yeah, let's do a
Watch
bot
this movie.
match
Let's watch it together.
with
Yeah, and it really holds up. It's got so many kind of
Rotten
staples,
Horror.
the Pinkertons, the company store, and these people still having hope.
I just love that last scene of the mother.
Yeah,
I've heard that's not in the book. I've heard that's not in the book. That has a different ending. But when she says, "Because we're the people,"
yeah, and she's a very powerful role in the movie. I think Henry Fonda's character, she's his mother, so you kind of see her, see in him that there's still hope possible.
and it shows in a justified light. And what happened? Like you only see today, or you see in many other ways, like, oh, the police
What?
was killed, or the sheriff was killed, oh, oh, what a horrible tragedy.
Sacrifice it
Let's name
already.
a highway after him. And instead, you see what happens to these workers who are victims of the thugs and of the role of the police. I just think it's really a
Oh, I see.
truly
Never mind.
socialist film.
How does workers coming together like in the movie, or the idea of poor people looking out for family members and one another,
My
that
turn.
kind of social structure when there's a company dividing land and taking farms, like we're seeing again today, apparently.
Yeah, what are we seeing today is the banks get bailed out. That SVB got bailed out by how many tens of billions, hundreds of billions. And yet there was a moment in which, because that bank covers the accounts of literally thousands of wineries in California, which is what much of agriculture has turned into.
I mean, this
is
a card in my
things that aren't
hand,
really
or
food, but umpteen wineries. You get it in New York too. A lot of states are now like, oh, we'll have a winery industry too because it makes profit. But California is to the extreme. And here you
it is
have
in my hand,
thousands of
bro. I didn't know
wineries
if they
where
meant
the
in my
farm workers
hand.
are mostly undocumented Latino workers who very well could have not been paid. To this day, I don't even know if they've been paid or if they're last in line for this kind of bankruptcy. It's still a question that we're seeking out in the
I
valley,
don't even know
because
what
we
that
have
means.
young people there who've gone to different towns there where, because it's low-lying farmland, and all those farm towns are populated by undocumented workers and
Yeah.
other Latino, maybe permanent residents or something, but they're mostly undocumented.
Why do they
And
want me to use
in this
this?
whole pandemic, they didn't get any aid
Sacrifice
except
to gain haste.
$500 for some 100,000 that Governor Newsom signed on to, the only state to do that during the pandemic, because the undocumented aren't entitled
If you
even to the Social
don't
Security that they pay
interest
into.
tap.
They're not entitled to unemployment. They were not beneficiaries of any of that
Yeah.
pandemic aid. And there's also much of the Central Valley, which is what the
Let's
movie's
just
about, is the great,
lose the
great
life
expanse of the
now.
Central Valley. Uh, there are giant areas of it, like valley,
I feel
that
like I can
is
wait for that.
dried up lakeland. And because of
Initial
this
cost,
extra
you may sacrifice any number of
unusual,
non-land
unique
permanents.
winter that we're getting here in
Spell
California,
costs 1 less
of
to
rain,
catch
which right now we're getting rain,
for each
the flooding
permanent.
has destroyed thousands of
Bro, I don't know what that means.
which are humble to begin with. And there's no plan to help them.
I don't do anything.
So
Oh
people
shit.
are going out there
Actually,
trying
yeah.
to help in
It's
some
okay.
way, mutual aid, but that doesn't provide for what people need. And so what we call for, what we do as socialists and many others too, I'm in the Party for Socialism and Liberation, is that instead of sending 113 billion to this date right now in the last year and before the war,
Whoa, this is a
Ukraine,
dope ass card.
that it's just leading to more graveyards, is to turn that money into money that people need. The money is there,
My bad,
and
bro.
it's getting
I didn't
diverted
realize that
from
y'all couldn't
other
see this.
programs that could be helping people. In May, COVID funding is going to end, so there will be no more free vaccinations, no more free testing. It's like it's all now in the private market again, or the insurance that who knows if it'll cover it. The food stamps are getting cut off in March, and there are millions of people who've been depending in the last 3 years on those food stamps. and it's going to be gone now because the government has other priorities, which is to bail out the banks and to create a whole new revived war industry. Because what they're doing is sending old weapons to Ukraine, and now they got ideas of new tanks, new nuclear missiles, new bombs, new aircraft carriers, new warships to direct against Russia and China. I mean, you can't
No
look at
attack.
anything in the US and not see it as part of the whole global plan of the United States.
And
I don't know.
another
Everything enters
local
tap
film, since you were
and
also
surveil.
made in New Mexico, was the 1954 film
Let's
Salt of the
put those
Earth, which
3.
was the only blacklisted American film directed by Herbert J. Biberman.
I
And
don't even use that.
I think it's got a lot of socialist themes throughout it. Of course, it's about
Okay.
a miners' strike, and the women take up the picket lines when the men
Sure,
are
fuck it.
arrested. And then there's the history behind it, which I think is more what you want to talk about, which is the Hollywood 10, of course, the House Un-American Activities Committee, and more.
Well, there's a lot to say about the movie. I think it's one of the greatest movies
Plus
ever
3 to
made.
clip.
It's, of course, part of the Library of Congress. Key films that's been restored and preserved. But there was so much behind the FBI and the government trying to stop it from happening, as well as the pro-company miners and
Damn.
the
Yeah, I don't think
town
I'm doing anything.
itself, which was attacking the union hall that was trying to carry out this strike. The strike lasted for months. The movie was released in 54, but it was a struggle that took place
Creatures
in
you control.
51, 52, part of
Yeah, I can't do
53.
anything.
And it was the depths of the witch hunt of anyone that was accused of being a communist, from the unions to writers to, of course, Hollywood. And as you said, Bieberman was one of the Hollywood
It
10
doesn't even tell me what
who
this
went to
does.
prison. And there was the way that these filmmakers found out about this film, about this strike, was that they met Clinton Jenks, who was the leader of the whole struggle. He was a white man who was sent by the Miners and Smelters Union, Local 890, to help the workers there in that struggle. And he himself, Clinton Jenks, spent a year in prison for having refused to testify before HUAC as to whether he was a communist or not. That wasn't any of their business, he said, as well as what happened to the Hollywood 10. And And so there's so much in that movie. It's a true story. And it's not only true, it's one in which the vast cast was the workers
Yeah, take
themselves,
that back, bruh.
the women and the men. And there were very few
That's crazy.
Hollywood people, actual professional actors, including Will Geer, who has his own story. Will Geer, who became grandpa in The Waltons. That's like way back in the 70s. And he was very famous in that
Nice.
TV series. But what people
4v9,
don't know is
4v9.
that he was blacklisted also in the 50s. He was an openly gay man, which was another strike against him in those days, but he was not afraid. He was very, very courageous and openly communist. So to be in that movie was another, star in his cap of what they all intended to do, was to bring this great, great heroic struggle of the
It
women
deals
and
3
the men.
damage.
And in particular,
Oh.
the women.
No.
When I talk to people about that movie, I say it is a
Is that
communist
why they're
film.
asking? I'm
Not
like,
only
sure, I want
made
to
by
do that.
communists, but communist themes, like where they talk about the women question, about racism, about mistreatment of the Chicanos and Mexicans,
How do you
of
equip it?
the Chicanos and Mexicans needing to
Oh, clip creature.
understand that it's
There's a
a
number of
struggle
rev
of
counter.
white and
I see, I see.
all people, all workers together. You can't win otherwise. Not to get divided. Of the fight against the company, of the struggle of the women and what they had to endure, even with their men.
Yeah.
Who didn't understand why they had to have hot water in the
Sacrifice
home, because
gain
the women were always
haste
heating up the
until end
water
of turn.
with firewood.
I
So it's a great
I don't think I could really do anything.
Another thing people don't know about the film
Add mana?
is that it was hounded by the FBI. And
Whoa.
even the Union Hall was burned down. But Raquel Revuelta, who is the star, along with Juan Chacon.
What the
That's
fuck?
his name in the film.
Oh, I don't have enough.
The wife, Esperanza, was her name in the movie. She was a Mexican actress, a well-known actress, and before the filming was done,
Yeah, I don't have
she
enough.
was deported.
Oh shit,
So in the last
bruh.
scene, when
What
it's
the
about to
fuck?
break
I meant to
and all
attack.
the community comes to help stop the eviction of
Haha,
their
better,
home
I guess.
because Juan and his wife Esperanza
Pay
had
to
like a
live.
fight
Fuck it.
because she said, you're not gonna raise your hand to me again, and he takes off to go hunting and then realizes the fight has to continue. He comes home and he finds out that they're being evicted. It's a company town, and so the strikers are being evicted, but the community comes together one by one. All
Hell
the
yeah.
kids, they start putting back the furniture in the house, which is what happened in the 30s and the 50s. And in that scene, at the last scene, where Esperanza
What taste?
is
Can
just
attack
proudly looking up to the sky, and Juan
and
is talking about her
tap.
and saying,
As soon as it
you were
comes.
right, Esperanza, and
Bro, what are you talking
together
about?
we'll win. I'm
I'm
paraphrasing,
like
but it's
literally
this
illiterate
very
right now.
beautiful, inspiring talk he's giving
All
about
of
her
us,
and her role.
all
But
of us
it's
are
a
coming for
very
you, bruh.
cloudy scene. It's almost like a filter over the picture.
Nice.
It was filmed in Mexico because she had been deported,
Ooh.
and they had to finish the film by going to Mexico and finishing that scene. An amazing feat that they made the film and that it was actually debuted.
I heard that they had to smuggle the canisters back from Mexico,
Black,
and
red, blue.
the editing of the film took place in like a
Black,
secret
red, blue is what
shack.
we're doing.
And
Black,
I
red,
think
blue
they
is
had
what we're
10
going for.
editors on the film, and like 7 of them were federal agents, if I'm remembering correctly.
Fuck it,
So
mulligan.
yeah, there was so much of that. The crew was told to leave Silver City, New Mexico, I think, at gunpoint, and then ended up shooting in Grant County, New Mexico. And so
Well, also that war after the strike was over, the war against the workers who were involved never ended. And many of those families were
Cool.
blacklisted forever. Their kids, the grandkids, could never get a job in that industry in New Mexico to this day. And very sadly, the union was
Cool.
decertified a
I'll
number of
have
years
2 of
ago.
those.
Because the war never ended. Capital, whether it's that struggle or another struggle, capitalists, no matter what industry, they they never have enough. They never can make enough profit, and they're always seeking more. They're trying to, wring everything out of the workers and the community as a whole. They don't want to pay taxes. They'd rather pay
Nice.
zero. They want kickbacks, from the government. And so they never stop fighting to decertify that union. And with the company campaign and the hard struggle that it was to maintain the union, what what ended up happening with the blacklisting of so many pro-union workers and people, it was decertified by a vote.
Yeah, no, blockers.
But it's not over. I don't believe it's ever over.
yeah, and maybe before we go to a break, there's a few more things we can say about the Hollywood blacklist. There was Dalton Trumbo, and then the film Trumbo about him. We
What?
saw the New York Times run a similar piece to something I think HUAC could have done when they told you all about Bernie Sanders' sister city trip to St. Petersburg, I think it was. And so
Yeah, and that's what I believe that's part of what the war against Russia is about, or
Yeah, sucks,
planned
doesn't
war
it?
against Russia and China for sure. But the thing about the movie is it is
Oh, damn.
extremely inspiring. People who don't have any knowledge
Yeah,
of
I
unions,
see.
you can't help but be inspired by so many of the scenes of the resistance, of the courage of the women and the men. My parents, my mother's from Mexico, my dad from southern New Mexico. He's Mexican American too. My mother is Mexican. And so we're a Mexican family. And in the 50s, when they were a young couple, they never knew about this. They were in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And yet the people of New Mexico didn't know about it. So when I was there in 1988 doing political work in New Mexico,
Yeah, you better.
I used that film.
You better hope that.
To draw people in and to have a nice meeting. And my parents came and they were stunned and they loved it, but they had never known none of it. And that was them. That was my parents. That is exactly how I identify with my parents, with that couple.
Oh my
and
goodness.
the people in that film. Very Mexican.
I haven't had a single
And
creature out for real.
it's a shame that more people don't know it, but that's our job, right, Shaq?
One that I think is a real staple. It was nominated for 12 Academy Awards.
Wait, what happened? Where's my turn?
Including Best Director for Warren Beatty.
Why didn't I get a turn?
Is Reds, a historical drama based around the life and career of John Reed.
I think I accidentally skipped my turn, bro.
Traveled to Russia to chronicle the revolution. It's based on his firsthand observations in 10 Days That Shook the World, his 1919 classic account of the events of the revolution, which took place 2 years prior.
Yes, because we live in the country that propagates anti-communism more than anything. And the Soviet Union was always considered the enemy by the capitalist class of the U.S. Definitely from 47 on, with the witch hunt and the Cold War, people only saw.
That's not the type of things that should be happening. That's just not the type of things that should be happening, man.
In the movies, in the culture. So anti-communism ran deep.
I skipped my turn.
1981 was very interesting. It was like, for us,
I didn't mean to do
saw
that.
The film at the time. It was
I really
kind of a
didn't mean
shock.
to.
We got to go see this. It had controversy because there was a lot of debate among leftists. Like, was it good? Was it worth it? Oh,
It was
no,
an
it was like
accident.
Exaggeration of the struggles, or all kinds of debate. Like, was it any good for us? I think it was. First of all, because sales of 10 Days that Shook the World skyrocketed. People wanted to know, who is this Japanese?
I might.
Which is a great book. Very important to read.
Oh my goodness.
Alone. But in addition, there were many scenes in that movie were fantastic. The storming of the Winter Palace.
These are expensive, bro.
People. And, I haven't really seen it again since then, but it is in my mind, and I do remember it.
Yeah, Diane Keaton, and there's this real fog of war, or about what we're supposed to know about Russia. So I think that makes a movie like Reds as relevant as ever today. How can we look at that and the U.S. media in those days, and maybe that could be our filter for what we're looking at today?
Well, I think it has a very particular appeal. It is over 40 years old. So I don't know that, for example, young people, because what we're seeing in the last few years is that more and more young people are joining the socialist movement. Certainly our party's growing a lot because of young people. That's who's in motion. But it's not because they are inspired by what happened with the Bolshevik Revolution, or even Cuba or Venezuela or China or Vietnam. It's because they live capitalism, and they're looking for a way out. I think young people today don't see much of a future with the climate change, everything that they're facing, police brutality, and the struggles they're involved in, and seeing like we keep fighting, we keep marching, nothing's happening. And so a sense of history is important. Yes, Reds is important.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything yet.
Movies about socialism and about the revolution, the ones that you've been discussing. But I think that it is good to recommend it. However, it does end like a lot of these movies do. They go, nice idea, but it didn't really work. All these struggles that happened afterwards, and the decline or whatever it was, is like it's ideal. It was beautiful idea, but let's be real. And that was the time of Reagan. Remember, that's why it was so unusual that movie came out. 81 was this great fear that people
yeah, buddy.
About what Reagan
yeah, buddy. You're not gonna get away with that.
Practically promising war against El Salvador and Nicaragua, and was arming the Contras, the counter-revolutionaries. He was threatening the Soviet Union. This was like at the height of anti-Sovietism. So Reds was a very significant movie to come out. I thought it was really another chance for Warren Beatty to really, I don't know, show his romantic side. I thought it was a little bit much. But that's Warren Beatty.
So another one that you wanted to talk about is Elysium. It's a science fiction world where the bourgeoisie live on a space station called
Like
Elysium,
Best
and then
Goblin?
the masses live on Earth in a
Bad.
kind of refugee type situation.
When
Huh?
I saw it, I said,
What
this
are
is
they
a very
saying?
socialist film. And then I saw that Variety article that you sent where they go, a lot
Like
of
out
people
of
are
blue
saying
or
it's
red?
very
Is that what they're
socialist, like
saying?
free healthcare and, free rights for the immigrants and screw all those borders and the rich. Jodie Foster gets her due in the movie. It was really impactful to see Matt Damon as
I don't
this
know.
worker who works in that factory, this
I don't know
brutal,
what they're asking me to
the
do.
workers are true
Oh,
cogs in this
that's what I
machinery.
wanted to do.
And that it's got
That's what
these
I've been needing to
robotized
do.
police who, when he
That's
gets
too late.
smart, you get punished. You can't defy in any sense the police. And then he's exposed to that radiation and he's dying. That's the lot of the worker.
Gloria, I'm having the greatest time, and I know you wanted to tell us about Norma Ray. That was another one you're excited about.
Yes, Norma Ray came out in 1979 and it still holds up today more than ever. All these movies are that you've talked about. It stars
Wait, what?
Sally Fields, and the movie is a truly heroic, true story. It's a true story of a woman, centers around her, but about her and the factory workers in a
Oh,
textile factory in the South, because, textiles was huge in the
damn.
South, non union. And so the centers around this Jewish
Alright,
man
bro.
who comes into town from New York City, sent by the union. And there's part of that issue of his being Jewish and being pro labor, and her not knowing what a Jew is or what they're about, except
What's
a
next?
kind of a negative connotation. It's not a big part
Nice.
of the movie, but they become partners in this labor struggle. It's the theme of the bosses trying to divide the workers, white against black, and how they overcome that. It's about a woman's enormous courage and this super, super incredible scene, very famous scene, whereas she's trying to write down about some violations of the company in the plant.
That's a copy of
She's
that
trying to
creature?
memorize pieces of this document that's been posted on
Huh?
the bulletin board, goes out to tell the union guy and tries to remember some of it. And he goes, get back in there and write it down.
Hold on,
I'll
hold
get
on.
fired.
What are they
Go
saying?
write it down. So she's writing on toilet paper the words, and the bosses say, stop that, Norma Ray. No,
Oh,
I'm not
creature.
going to. So she gets up on a table, and they have ordered her out of the plant. And she's just so emotional. She gets up on the table, has written down on a cardboard, union. And so she
Alright,
shows it
yeah.
all around, and over a few minutes, the workers
Um,
start to turn off the machinery. And so they just shut down the place. They
what the
drag her
fuck?
out and throw her in a cop car. And she just starts screaming like she
You
can't
may
believe she's
promise an
going to jail.
opponent
The whole
a
movie
gift
is so
as you cast a
fantastic.
spell.
And it was true.
What?
And it's a struggle about the
Why
Southern
would I gift the
workers,
card?
which is still a big battle. The auto plants have been set up there. Other industries have gone down there because they feel like, yeah, we can avoid the union.
Bro, I don't know what
Amazon's
that
down there.
means.
And Sally Field went on to win the Oscar for Best Actress for her performance in Norma Ray. And
Yeah.
it was also a meaningful movie for you when you were organizing at the time.
Yeah, I was 24 years old and I had just walked into a job the year before of a small shopping newspaper in Fairport, New York, right next to Rochester. I just started talking to the women. I just become a communist and I was all, to work with the workers. And I asked them, I said, what do you all make? And they go, that's none of your business. I said, oh, because I make $5 an hour. $5? We make 3.25 an hour. And I said, well, you should make as much or more than me because I just got here. And they didn't get mad at me. They thought like, wow, you think we should make as much as you? That was like a light in their head. It was also proof to me, don't hide what you get paid to your workers.
Explain that, please, the importance of telling other workers in the company what you're making.
Wait,
In our society, under
wait,
capitalism,
that's
it's
crazy.
considered rude to ask, "What do you pay for your rent? What do you get paid?" It's like,
They
"Oh,
still have six
that's
swamps?
my business." Even in the workplace, invariably, without a union and a contract, everyone's kept in the dark
Oh,
about
what?
each other. The boss always goes, "You're better than the other." I'm going to give you something, but don't tell the others. So after a couple months, I went to the boss. His name was Stan. I said, Stan, I have to leave. I need a higher pay. I'm going to look for another job. He goes, I can't afford you to raise your pay. I go, okay, I'm leaving. He goes, I'll give you 50 cents an hour, but don't tell anybody else. I mean, he literally told me that. So I walked out and I told the women, I just got 50 cents. They were livid. They said, he denied us a raise. He's not giving us a raise. So they
Nice.
said, come on, Gloria, you're going with us. I walked in with him and he was pretty upset. He goes, I don't appreciate you championing the
No, you
cause
can turn
inside
tap.
my
It's fine.
workplace. Outside, fine, not in my place. But he gave them a 25-cent an hour raise. And that began the road to unionization. He mistreated us so much.
What?
One day the women said,
You
Gloria,
draw a
call the
card,
union.
you lose one
And we
life.
had 5 months of struggle. And that's when Norma Ray was
4?
coming out. And when I went to the movie theater with my boyfriend at the time, it brought me to tears because I felt her pain, which was mine. And we won the union drive, I'll tell you. And I had told the women when I started, I said, I'm a communist. This was 79. And we would have these debates at work, debates. Before the union drive, it was more hostile. After the union drive, we were very close friends. We were all women, and we were fighting together. And so they had more of an open mind. And right before the
I don't know
union
what that
vote, the
did.
boss was pulling out all the stops. He ordered me to shut up. He took them out to a banquet, finally, to
Well,
try
we
to.
won anyway.
He cried to them and he said, I'm sorry, I
I have no
neglected
idea.
you. If you vote no to the union, I promise I'll make it all up to you.
Oh, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break. Welcome to Skate 4. Now, this is going to be more of a ranty video, so if you're not one that likes hearing complaints about your favorite corporate game, then this is not the video for you, because I'm going to be ranting about your favorite corporate game, okay? This is Skate 4, and here's something that I want you to know about. There are loot boxes in this game. Yes, I know. Loot boxes. They're annoying. I know. So, I've been trying to get all of these different things, and a lot of people have as well. And for you to be able to open up these different loot boxes, you gotta get the different in-game currency. So, there's this right here. This is called a rip ship. There's 375 of them to open this one. I have 145. Now look at this. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up the map. So, there was an update to bug fix the game. And let me show you what the bug fix is. So, if we go up to a challenge like this, every goal in this challenge gives you 5 rip ships. Now, what's bad about that? It used to give 20 per, okay? And now, why I think this is really bad and really used to give 20 annoying. per.
First, you gotta have a bit of understanding of why this is. So, I got the calculator up here because I think this is very important for this game. So, every loot box in this game ranges from like 300 to 400 normally rip ships, and let's just, for the sake of the video, for the sake of simplicity, let's put 300, okay? That's around the norm, okay? Let's go back to what it used to be and compare it to what it is nowadays. So, with every goal in a challenge giving you 20 rip ships, and there's a 300 rip ship loot box, for you to be able to open this, you have to do 15 different challenges. So, just for the sake of this video, let's just say that's 3 different challenges, because you can see there's 5 here, 5 here, and 5 here. Boom. Easy. So there's 3 challenges right here. Easy. Done. That's
nice,
a loop
solid,
box.
easy.
Cool. Now, let's do it with how it is nowadays. You see, remember, it's 5 per. Let's do 300 divided by 5. So, how many of these different goals do I have to do in all these challenges just to open one loot box? Let me press enter. 60 freaking challenges just to open up one loot box. Doesn't that seem way too grindy for this game? Let me give myself a little bit of a breather. Except for, no, I'm not going to give myself a breather. This is so dumb. I'm going to go to their Twitter. And this is what they had to say about this. This is an official Twitter page from the skate team. This is a status page, one of them. Replied to all completed these. But I was curious, I'm like, am I
am I seeing things? Is it 5 per? Maybe it's just a bug for today. Maybe it's just a bug. I go on Reddit. I see people complaining about it. I see their Twitter page on, the status page. Oh, so this is intended. I think this is the dumbest decision that they've ever done so far. It's one of them. It's very far up there. With the game being like out for early access, 5 years of development, by the way. Still working on it. And yes, I'm going to keep on bringing that up because, well, let's face it, Skate 1 was made in 2 years. So this is really dumb to me because we've already been grinding to get all of these different things. Maybe not you, but a lot of us have been for sure grinding to get all of these different loot boxes just to say that we've gotten them all. Because there are a lot of those out there that love being completionists, that love doing everything, trying to do everything. But it's really difficult to
I'm getting so messy
want
right
to
now.
do something in the game if they're purposely trying to make it more difficult and more time consuming than it already was / needed to be. The game, I felt like it was a fine pace to get everything. I felt like I was earning my things fair and square. But then they decided to spit right in my face for enjoying the game at the pace it was at. I don't understand the thought process of the devs. Oh, you're having fun? You're earning all these things at a reasonable pace? Keep in mind, limited challenges per day, so there was a limit. So, of course, I've played a lot of this game, and I still don't have all of the loot boxes. I've got a lot, don't get me wrong. I've completed a lot of these, but that's not all of them. Like, this one's 500. How do you expect me to do this with every challenge being 5 rip ships? For the sake of discussion, let's put this right here. 500 divided by 5. I know the answer. Discussion. I really feel bad for the devs that worked on the skating in this game because the skating is
That means you have to do 1,200
clean.
challenges if you want.
All the different animations, the sound design,
To fill
the
out
vibration
the whole,
on the freaking PS5
section of that
controller,
box.
the DualSense
Just go
controller.
every item.
Bro, the
In that
sound
one
design,
box.
the feel of all of this, the animations,
1,200
the actual
challenges.
controls, the whole package of the skating feels gorgeous. It's so good. It's just the rest
1,200
of the
challenges
game.
when
You
they're not
gotta
even
be kidding
counting
me.
challenges
As
as
a player, I feel so disgraced. I feel so lied to, so betrayed. Someone that's been playing these games for a long time. I've been playing Skate 3 since 2013. Even then, before that, I had skated for the freaking Wii for the longest time before I even was able to have different games on the Xbox because my brother didn't let me play on his Xbox. So I've been playing this game for over a decade. Just to showcase my credentials, I've 100%ed Skate 1 twice, Skate It for the Wii, Skate 2, Skate 3 twice, and, I continue to play these games so often. I free skate in these games so often. Maybe not it, but all the other games. I've had so much fun in. You get what I'm going at, right? Playing something for the longest time, having so much fun with it, which I still go back to those games because those original games were so good, and they still are. This game has some alright spots here and there, and, I've been enjoying more spots the more that I've been playing it. That being said, I want to talk about something about the original trilogy. Mainly the third game, okay? I wasn't really going towards something there, but it's more so Skate 3, okay? The third game has some crazy news. It's not a remaster, it's nothing crazy like that. It's still crazy though. Boom! Check this out. This is a screenshot from Cypress. There's more to it. It's not just this Cypress screenshot. If you don't realize, it's a custom map in Skate 3. Pro Skater 1's warehouse inside of Skate 3. Not a custom park, like not a park editor park or anything like that. And then look at this. At everyone. And it shows warehouse. Frickin' warehouse from Pro Skater 1. The day before, they showcased a thing of, oh wow, they're getting things ready for Pro Skater 1 maps or custom maps in Skate 3. And let's just look at this because it's so sick. I'm not able to play it right now because I'm freaking dumb. I tried for like 2 hours to try to get this figured out, and I just, after so much troubleshooting, I was like, I don't care. Oh man, I do care. I will try to get this up and running. I want to make a video on it. I want to play it. I just can't because I couldn't figure it out. I could not. But this is so sick. And you see, a day later, they freaking add textures. And they release it. I'm assuming there's grinds, but I don't know. I really don't. Even with the readme, I feel like I didn't do everything correctly.
What is this? What am I watching? I don't even know what I'm watching.
I inserted all the different things. I don't know. But yeah, basically, EA sucks right now. Right now. As if they've never sucked. I need more skateboarding games in my life, which I continue playing a lot of other games. Modded Skater XL, which that has its own issues. All these different games have their own issues. I'm just gonna be honest. Why are all of these skating games recently so half-assed? It doesn't make sense. EA is running this game, so of course there's
Funny
that.
enough, the one that
Activision's
looks the most
running Pro
half-assed.
Skater games, so there's a
Dude,
reason why that's being
I think has the
screwed
most
over
care.
as well. But freaking Skater XL being abandoned, Session being super weird right now. I don't understand what's really going on with Session. Freaking Fake Skate's the only thing I have hope for right now. I have so much hope put into Fake Skate. I actually have trust in the team there, but of course anything could happen. We have that Zella game coming soon. I don't know how soon. 35 people are playtesting it, which I wish I was a part of it, man. Besides those two games I'm excited about, what really is there? We have Rethought, which is a great Tony Hawk mod.
Yeah, Skate Story.
But if I'm curious on like official games.
Rethought's fire.
Where are what was a part of it, man? Besides those two games I'm excited about, what really is there? We have Rethought, which is a great Tony Hawk mod. But if I'm curious on like official games. Where are the official games that are not half-assed in the skateboarding scene? Whether realistic, whether it's unrealistic, where are the games? We're in a weird state of gaming. I'm optimistic a bit because we've recently gotten some Tony Hawk games. I mean, those are 5 years apart. We have a skate game. So hopefully this means that this is somehow getting back into the mainstream for the video games, but who really knows? I'm done yapping. I need to get out of here. I'm annoyed about this game. I don't even want to play this anymore right now. I'm just playing it because that's in the background of this video.
You want to play it?
Hope you guys enjoyed this video somehow.
You complaining about it made me want to play it.
It's so funny. A few days before this update, I had this recording that I was going to put together. I had other videos that I've been working on though, so that's why it didn't come out. But I had this other video on Skate 4 on how I've been really enjoying this game. I was giving it so much praise just for this to come out.
Right?
I know people were upset about the launch glitch. I'm upset that was removed as well. I didn't really do it as much, but it was fun. It was fun. I was mainly focused on doing my grind, getting all my challenges done, leveling everything up, just playing the game. But they just
I don't even have a counter for my 4 times.
Spitting
I don't know how much progress I'm making.
Where it hurts. With that being said, I'm out of here. I don't want to play this game anymore, so like, comment, subscribe. You know the whole deal.
I know I'm
Use
going
my
to.
creator
I'm going
code.
to cave.
Check out some other videos. I got a lot of cool videos on Tony Hawk, on Skate, whatever.
Excuse me.
Oh my God! RP to Armani. Yo, I can't fake it. I can't fake it. That was ass. I can't fake it. I can't fake it. I actually can't fake it. I actually can't fake it. That was so ass.
That can't be it. Please don't tell me that was it, bro. No button pressed. No button. Nah, that was like very, very disappointing. Like I was actually told that this was gonna be a red button. So either someone's fucking with me, but either way, at the end of the day, I'm never putting anything else out again. That's disappointing, man. All that build up for nothing?
Bro's trolling.
You're teasing an album nobody asked for while your fan base defends you like their face is wedged up your ass crack. It's up in your cheeks. It's like they don't even come back up for air. No threat, no hunger, just vibes and therapy sessions over mid beats. The beats are ass. And then he keeps insinuating that they want to silence him, and we're over here begging his ass to take a nap. Please go, do dad stuff, paint a wall. Just stop dropping deluxe versions of disappointment and depression. We don't give a fuck. And academic, shut the fuck up. It ain't gonna be no damn classic. Every time you speak, Drake's reputation drops another 3%. It's literally done. It don't matter how good this album is. This album could be the greatest he's ever put out, but public perception and all this shit that he did this past year, everybody tired of him, man. Don't nobody want to hear this motherfucker no more. And the lawsuit just proved he's allergic to losing, so even that, it's like, I don't know, everybody gets the ick. Like, bruh, you couldn't even beat Meek Mill. Meek Mill took his L. He learned from it, bounced back for a second, and you wrote a lawsuit in Times New Roman, a 12-point font. So now Drake's saying that he's appealing. The more he talks, the smaller he looks. Like, bruh, Kendrick moved on, made history, and you're out here fighting ghosts while looking like a buster. You know how embarrassing it gotta be for the whole internet, the whole world, rooting for your label instead of you. That's when you know you a real piece of shit. How is the whole damn world cheering for the label? And we all know the label is damn near the devil himself. But that's how much people don't like you anymore, Aubrey. A piece of shit company beat the other piece of shit, and we all clapped. Nobody's rooting for the spoiled brat. We love seeing y'all get detention, and his fan base is defending the hell out of him. They act like Drake's the new Rosa Parks or some shit. Drake is not doing shit for black people. He is not revolutionary. He's spoiled. He's entitled. You know what though? I'm mad that this motherfucker Drake and his meat guzzling ass fan base really try to take Ye's whole persona. Y'all try to steal Ye's whole swag and aura.
Whole
Ye.
shit,
The media
huh?
lies to you.
Oh shit.
Drake, shut the fuck up. Like
Shut
Ye
the
didn't
fuck
snatch
up.
that award from Taylor Swift 10
Shut
plus
the
years
fuck
ago
up.
because Single Ladies was the anthem, yet they gave it to the new white girl. Drake, you ain't snatched no mic. You ain't snatched no motherfucking mic,
fuck
Drake.
up.
What mic you snatched? Drake, you didn't let us know George Bush didn't like black people. You didn't go on a 15-minute rant during a tour, calling artists out by their name, claiming that they're botting and fixing the numbers and using payola. Matter of fact, you were the artist mentioned in that rant for botting. You told Future that you had to be on the song to clear Tim's part. You a gatekeeper. I mean, everyone's soft, right? Too busy crying over insults and words, not seeing the larger picture. They're saying nobody's ever beat the corporations and won, acting like Drake tried to fight this ultimate fight and he was gonna lose because nobody could win it. When Ye in fact won that shit, something Drake couldn't do. No contracts, solely owns his own brand, owns a stake of Skims. The brand that's worth $4 billion, by the way. Still top 5 streaming rappers as of right now on Spotify. Graduation is the #1 streamed hip-hop album as of today. As of right now, 4 million streams a day. He's doing this while being hated and blackballed by the industry and the world. The world hates his ass. Y'all hate his ass. Y'all act like he killing somebody or something. No promo. Doesn't pump music down everybody's throat either like it's fast food. He don't do that. He don't pump hella music out. And he's still selling out shows overseas. In Korea, I know y'all mad right now. We giving flowers. We're giving them flowers out right now. You guys are pissed. Sold out his last tour in 2024 for vultures before they blackballed him and didn't let him tour anymore. He can't tour out here no more because the venues won't allow him to. They won't let him back in the arenas because of his rants. So he said fuck it and went overseas and still selling out. That's called winning. He won. That's called freedom. He don't have any contracts. Nobody owns him. The only dude who ever went toe-to-toe with the music industry and actually won was Kanye West. And then there's Drake, thinking he's the main character of the revolution. He got his karma though. He for real got his karma because if I remember correctly, he tried to mock Ye in that private DM that he had with Chris Griffith. Everybody before me that tried the label was too eccentric, so they
album, at the #1 album, at the #1 album, at the #1 single, at the #1 single. None of you niggas got Kendrick in there.
Don't ever call me out, because all that's gonna do is get you blocked or get me to crash out on you. I don't give a fuck. I'll end us both.
And they like, oh, well, it's making Drake fans look bad. To who? K-Bots?
I don't give a fuck.
It's fanboys, bruh. Every single one of them with a mic and a platform is deep throating his ego right now as we speak. I mean, we talking about the Hot Pocket himself.
The people have to know that his
soft, right? Too busy crying over
Yeah, sorry, buddy. We're not listening to that.
Because these is real people that gotta feed their kids. And they not being allowed to play that real shit. Because they think that in order to feed their kids, they gotta play the same shit over and over and over. Khaled and Drake and radio and Doc and 92.3 and everybody. Is it just me? Or did you hear that song so many times? You say you wanna play it for free. Because hey, I love Drake, I love Khaled, but they set that song up, bro. I've been sitting here to give y'all my truth, even at the risk of my own life, even at the risk of my own success, my own career. I've been sitting here to give y'all the truth.
Shortly after, they 5150'd him for it. To be fair, you guys could call Ye crazy for his antics and the way he acts.
This alters everything because that's such a control thing they had. The other to him and a half, and they thought was.
He's the one who pulled the curtain back on this whole Lucian Grange. No one would know about this if it wasn't for Ye.
We saving the world. Like you take Drake and Lucian out, that just alters everything because that's such a control thing they had. The algorithm, the way that they work together to fix the number, that they work together to fix the number. Because it's not just about the elimination of Drake. You know, it's like, like we're gonna tear the head off whoever they got that they thought was in control of all this shit. Like, look at this. It's like they running the numbers, they running on radio, they got the smash, and they like pick and choose who they want. Oh, we're gonna have Migos 1 week, and then we're gonna have Future this, then we had 2 Chainz this, that, and they always pick somebody. And then we're gonna have 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? It's like they always pick somebody from Atlanta.
Ye is the one who said the quiet part out loud. The payola, fake numbers, the industry math that don't math up, which has literally turned into the backbone of this whole beef. Ye dropped the receipts years ago, and he dropped it during the battle.
Who is Lucian Grange? Like, who is he? Because people don't know who he is, and I feel like you have to be higher up to know exactly who he is.
He's still higher.
They're on my ass.
He's just like a.
They
like
need to leave me alone. They're on my ass.
He just control like Universal. He run it for him, but he ain't no overboss or nothing like that. He's like, but he is someone who, in the constructs of where niggas have been placed, you know, Native Americans, all the combination, they don't put that in the schools that they indoctrinate us into, because you know you chief, then you know you chief. They ain't gonna teach you that you chief. They gonna like give you a contract, rap contract, basketball contract, say you king, but you only king to a certain limit as long as you don't get out of line.
And now we're watching the fallout in 4K.
Shit,
he called it before anybody else because Ye was actually doing what Drake pretends he's doing now, outing the industry for real. When Ye dropped that interview, everyone was confused. Like, what is he even talking about? Why is he inserting himself? Besides the Like That track, there was no other diss tracks out yet. And now that weak ass 7-minute drill don't count. Ye already was exposing the machine, and Drake stayed quiet until he lost. Then suddenly he's Mr. Expose the Industry, like he discovered corruption yesterday. Drake, stop being a poser, quit cosplaying. Ye lit the match. Drake just showed up after the fire started, holding the lighter for clout, but that judge blew that fire out real quick. She said, what you thought this was? Hey Drake, how you feel that Ye got dropped by brands and still owns his name? And you got backhand in court, got smacked by your boss, but still gotta go to work the next day. Because they didn't fire you. You gotta still work with the same company you try to sue.
That's where I'm fixated on this beef. I wish I could talk to Drake, but he would never tell me. Whatever he got with Universal, I don't trust it. That big headline that went out about 400, 500 million a year. How he tours is funny to me.
You said that.
I've been saying it, and every time I say it, nobody pays me any mind. That's funny, and it's weird. It's wrong.
In what regard?
Nobody at his level tours that much. You don't.
Unless you have to.
Unless you have to
contracted
do it. Anytime you drop an album, you got to do a tour or two tours.
This many
or
days,
you got to do 2 tours a year. They working him. Whatever he signed.
There's no world in which that's what he wants to do?
No, never.
Not to tour that much.
No way in the world.
It's Lucian, serve your master, nigga. You caught a little bag for your masters, didn't you? Lifetime deal, I feel bad for niggas.
And now we're stuck with the Iceman. The only ice Drake got in his veins is from Botox. Drake, the 6 God era is done. Welcome to the 404 era. It's lost files. Where are you? You're lost. You're not even a lost file. You're a broken file. There's no repairing. The only person that's worse than you is J. Cole, and I don't care what nobody say. That's the only person that's worse than you, because ain't nothing worse than a fake-ass friend. He fake friends you and Kendrick. Being too pussy to actually compete and stand on shit. He rather backstab everybody and run. But yeah, that's next video. Anyway, you gotta face the midlife. You're going through a midlife crisis, and your music is mid now, so I mean, it goes hand in hand. Kendrick didn't just beat Drake. He evicted him from hip-hop credibility and left his ass homeless under his own ego. And I hope you brought tissues, Drake, because your tears are public record now. This motherfucker got paperwork for losing. That's tough. And honestly, it's a good thing that Drake lost this lawsuit, or his, it was dismissed. Because if Drake had actually won that, rap would have been dead on arrival. Just imagine a world where dissing someone gets you a court date instead of a Grammy. Drake was really trying to turn hip-hop into one big-ass HR paperwork. And of course, there will be loopholes to that, right? If they're able to use lyrics in court, they would use it in court for anything. This man was not protecting his name. He was chasing one more desperate W to make himself feel relevant again. He tried to use the legal system, hoping it'd fix his flaws. He wanted sympathy so bad he started acting like a victim of lyrical bullying. The same man who's been acting like a mob boss for over a decade. Drake tried to criminalize a diss track, as if that's not literally the foundation of rap. Hip-hop was built on talking shit, not suing people for it. This motherfucker was trying to make yo mama jokes illegal, softer than baby lotion. And it's the fact he was out here requesting Kendrick's contracts and private info. And at that point, I realized, oh, it's more than just the W. He's trying to farm for ammo. He wanted court documents to turn it into diss lyrics. If Drake would have won, rap would be doomed. Drake almost turned bars into evidence. So in the end, his loss was the best thing to happen to rap. The judge honestly saved the culture. She don't even know it. Drake, you are not Ye. You never stood for shit. Don't start acting like you see clear now, just because you lost the people. If you don't go sit your fake revolutionary ass down, he didn't try to take one for the culture. He tried to take the culture down with him. Started from the bottom to filed from the top. That's crazy.
I don't get what that.
Welcome to Skate 4. Now, there's going to be more of a ranty video, so if you're not one that likes hearing complaints about your favorite corporate game, then this is not the video for you, because I'm going to be ranting about your favorite corporate game, okay? This is Skate 4, and here's something that I want you to know about. There are loot boxes in this game. Yes, I know. Loot boxes. They're annoying. I know. So, I've been trying to get all of these different things, and a lot of people have as well. And for you to be able to open up these different loot boxes, you gotta get the different in-game currency. So, there's this right here. This is called a rip ship. There's 375 of them to open this one. I have 145. Now look at this. I'm just gonna go ahead and
public opinion and public perception, we know no matter what happens, it could come out tomorrow that they absolutely did some dirty to Drake, violated him, did whatever they did, and people are still going to say, yo, but you can't do that in rap.
You are a hot pocket.
So it doesn't matter.
That's not what the lawsuit is saying.
I'm just saying we don't know the nuances of this contract with UMG.
You are a sloppy hot pocket.
Had he won, this would probably not be happening. No one really
You're going off of ifs, though. Like, let's not speak from if this happened, if that happened. If
he got the extra sauce dripping from his hot pocket.
This is just a straight up defamation case when you asked Kendrick to do that, knowing he's on UMG. And I would like
Kendrick to do what?
Call me, or you think Tupac said that?
Sorry.
Drizzy's personal hot pocket.
He asked Kendrick to call him
Yes, in Taylor Made.
I don't remember him asking Kendrick to call him.
Get rid of that.
Just a dumb hot pocket.
Sorry, buddy.
There is no way Maul can be this deep in the Drake fanboy pocketbook. He is living in his hot pocket at this point. You can find Maul at any grocery store near you in the Drizzy aisle, looking for his hot pocket. How does someone whose literal brother is the Rockefeller co-founder, someone with direct ties to the foundation and true essence of hip-hop, ends up aligning with a corporate machine that has absolutely no respect for the integrity of rap? What is wrong with you? You look so corny. Yo, I'm serious. How do you go from being rooted in real rap culture to becoming the ultimate brown noser? You're a bootlicker at this point, a cheerleader. You do all that for Aubrey. What credibility do you even have left to ride this hard for this guy? It's embarrassing at this point.
This toilet bowl of a podcast with Maul straight up stanking up the air from all the cheek licking he's doing for Drake. He's doing a lot of cheek licking. He does that for Aubrey, for Obs. It started off with Rory actually sounding like the sane one, because if you remember correctly, Rory sided with Drake initially when Drake filed the petition against UMG about the payolas and the botting and all that against Not Like Us. Drake felt like UMG did this strategically so they didn't have to cash him out when it was time to renegotiate their contract. Rory stated that he initially backed Drake's petition against UMG and Spotify because if Kendrick was really out here running bots for Not Like Us, or if UMG blackballed Drake over his future contract negotiations, it'd expose the dirt within the music industry and help with future artists.
Drake was trying to save music and save all the artists. I never said that. Even if he is doing this for selfish reasons, which he may be, because I think that petition could be very good for all artists. If UMG has to go through depositions, open their books, there could be some bad practices of how songs are manipulated between DSPs and majors.
I honestly don't know why Rory would think that. I get where he's coming from, but this is Drake. If there was things happening in the industry like that, you can definitely place a bet that Drake's name is written all over that as well. So snitching on Kendrick is snitching on himself.
Now, that petition is gone, and what has replaced it is just a straight-up defamation case for Drake to UMG, and at this point, I am taking myself out of the objective column.
Okay.
You can't do a defamation case in a rap battle.
But then, like everybody else with a sane brain, Rory switched gears, saying Drake's new defamation lawsuit is a no-no for hip-hop.
With that said, you're still a rapper, and there's still rapper rules. This is just a straight-up defamation case when you asked Kendrick to do that, knowing he's on UMG. And I would like
Kendrick to do what?
Call me, or you think Tupac said that?
Sorry.
He straight up said, and that's where, again,
he asked Kendrick to call him a pedophile?
Yes, in Taylor Made.
I don't remember him asking Kendrick to call him a pedophile.
Maul, you are such a fucking dumbass. I don't even need to use any intellectual words on you. You're just a stupid, you're pathetic. Maul, if you don't pick up your pocketbook and quit dropping it around on the floor for Drake to get it, this is getting ridiculous.
Tupac was telling Kendrick Lamar that he should call Drake a pedophile, the ghost of Pac. Or he's still alive. Maybe he recorded it in Cuba. I don't know.
Why are you acting oblivious? Why are you trying to change the narrative like no one heard this man use an AI of Tupac begging Kendrick to take the bait of him talking to younger girls? Where were you at? I know you know the bar. You study. This is your man's, right? You study this guy. There's no way you didn't hear that bar. I'm pretty sure you listen to that record every single day, a million times the way you guzzle Drake. There's no way you don't even know what he's talking about. Look at your face. That's a lying man right there. Look at that blank stare. I know a liar when I see one.
Let's say Kendrick lost, and Kendrick ends up suing UMG because Drake said that he's a woman beater and that his son isn't his. How would you view that? Would you be okay with it?
If a company publishes a song or does something that directly violates my contract I have with them, I'm not mad at any artist that is suing that company.
There's no way you believe in yourself. You know you sound ridiculous. Look at you. You look like a liar. You look like a professional liar. You look delusional. Malulu. My name is Malulu. From here on out, it's Malulu. Malulu or Malulu? Maul over here pretending to play the unbiased card, trying to save face for Drake snitching, talking about how he's supporting artists going up against corporate. Like we don't see through you. You're just out here caping for Drake and trying to make it look noble.
Now all of a sudden we want morals and integrity in rap, right? That's now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, you can't sue that. You can't do this with rap. Niggas do everything else with rap.
That's why I was asking if I can.
Songs, music with niggas that can't rap.
Give them $13 million deals.
All day. We could do all of that. But when it comes down to the artist saying, I'm going to protect my contract, y'all did not honor what's in my contract. Y'all violated my contract.
You're absolutely right. Let me tell you why. Because everything that you're sitting there yelling and getting all flustered over
what the fuck did I do?
Your man's feelings is what your man was doing his whole career to other
Destroy
artists.
all creatures.
Let's not forget why everybody jumping him right now. Let's not forget why Drake's getting packed out by every artist in the industry right now. Let's not forget what your man's just did to content creators. Even though he's not suing them, the way he threw them under the bus and hated on their bag is exactly why everyone don't like Drake in the industry. He uses that tactic that you're so flustered over, but for whatever reason, you want to be the armor for Drake. You want to be his shield and protect him, act oblivious and act like he's the only one being picked on. This is insane.
Public opinion and public perception, we know no matter what happens, it could come out tomorrow that they absolutely did some dirty shit to Drake, violated him, did whatever they did, and people are still going to say, yo, but you can't do that in rap.
But that's not what,
so it doesn't matter.
That's not what the lawsuit is saying. No, the lawsuit is saying it's a defamation case. You supported an artist saying terrible things about me that aren't true. That's what they're saying.
And honestly, bro, like, you see how you guys like to spin narratives and change topics and form your own story pattern. This isn't even that kind of lawsuit anymore for you to be bringing up to bring up the bots and the payolas and all the salty shit you believe that Universal did to Drake. This is a defamation of character lawsuit. This is about straight up not like us defaming him. This isn't about what you're talking about. So stop blending the two. First of all, Drake was lame for both, in my opinion. He was.
Bro.
However, if it was the other suit, he would have got a little leeway with that, especially if he would have caught some shiesty shit behind the scenes. Because, I mean, hey, get your bag, get your money. If somebody's stealing from you, get it. You feel me? If it's the corporation, get it. I've never been against anybody that had to sue a corporation. Corporations, we already know how that go. They steal from the people. However, that's not this anymore. This is a defamation case. You guys gotta understand what that is. He's mad because he got bullied. This is battle rap, bro. This is battle rap. The whole objective is to bully. What is you talking about, bro?
Drake even said on the shop, I study rap battles for a living. And I believe him, because there has been times when Drake has mocked people up in rap battles. You study this for a living, you know what a rap battle is. It's by definition who can defame each other
under my
worse.
control.
And the thing is, Meek Mill wouldn't do that. That's the part that y'all don't understand. That's where culture comes from. I'm not about to sue this man because I lost. I got to take my L like a man. The hell I look like suing this man just because he won his war? I'm the one that warred up. I lost. The hell I look like suing for losing now? That's insane logic.
But at what point do you just save face?
But save face so that the label doesn't pay for the shit that they violated?
But you keep saying that the label violated when his suit is not that the label violated anything. His suit is that they allowed Kendrick to say mean things about him.
Again, that's what we know so far.
It's so cringe to watch. And I usually like cringe shit. I mean, my content is cringe, damn it. But this right here is a different kind of cringe.
We don't know exactly what they like. Yes, it's a defamation suit, but where did that come in at? Like, where did they do that at? Now we know that. Oh yes, you publish a song with somebody saying things about me. You posted my home on DSPs with predator markers above my home. That could be in his contract with shit like that. A label cannot They cannot allow that to happen. I'm just saying we don't know the nuances of this contract with UMG.
Bro, what the hell are you talking about? What is your argument here? You're so cordy. Like, with your stupid ass pink ass hat. And I like the color pink, don't get me wrong. Some pink hues on a shirt is dope. But that pink hat with that light blue shirt, Easter's not here yet. Look like a giant Easter basket.
Everyone is looking at it nuts because had he won, this would probably not be happening.
Like, let's not speak if this happened, if that happened, let's speak to what happened and then speak to the fact that, again, you've never seen his contract with UMG. I've never seen his contract with UMG. Most people online have never seen his contract with UMG.
Why? Because it makes sense. You act like we saying if we won $1 million. We've seen it before. We've seen Drake win battles before. We've seen him annihilate careers before. And he says the most outlandish and harshest things to these people. And he goes on his merry way. He doesn't even think twice about UMG doing anything behind the scenes. Because whatever he thinks UMG is doing behind the scenes, they've been doing before he was even an artist. This isn't nothing new. He wasn't tripping then. He hasn't tripped this whole entire time. He wasn't tripping last year or the year prior.
I'm just saying, just think about it from the standpoint that if his lawyers, his team feels like there's a violation of their client's contract with this company and we're moving forward with this lawsuit, there's some validity to that.
He wasn't tripping when he had that big beef with Kanye West just a couple years ago, the whole CLB versus Donda rollout. He wasn't tripping earlier this year when Kanye did that interview.
You know, it's like we saving the world. Like, you take Drake and Lucien out, that just alters everything because that's such a control thing they had, the algorithm, the way that they work together to fix the numbers.
He wasn't tripping when Kanye outed him on that Sacramento stage. And right after Kanye did that, they 5150'd him and put him on psych meds. This has been an issue. So to act like all of a sudden you want to feel bad for him, this is exactly why he's being eliminated. He had too many yes-mens around him. No real authentic OGs around him at all. And when you have too many people telling you yes, 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 you start to only see yourself. You shouldn't want to only see yourself. How do you grow? How will you ever grow if you are the only person in the room? No one's there to coach you. Everyone needs a life coach. That's why they say you should take therapy or counseling or whatever the case is, not just for mental health, but if you don't have anybody to coach you, you can't have a whole bunch of pocketbooks like Maul lying around. You can't. Hot pockets.
You can't do that to your artist. There can be no defamation. So it probably broke the contract. But again, people are looking at it like you went into a battle where defamation is the entire thing.
And again, I can't, because no matter what I say on the situation, it's going to look like I'm just riding for my guy.
See, and I can't stand people like this. Instead of understanding the issue within you, you try to put it off on everybody else. Like, oh, I can't even say anything because you guys are going to say I'm sticking up for my guy. How about because you've been in podcasts for how many years and you're supposed to be a journalist, why don't you put your career before you and show professionalism and do these unbiased takes? If you don't want to envision Drake, call him something else. I don't know. Call him
I don't get
something.
what just happened.
So you don't see your mans, I guess, is the way you like to call him, your mans. Just because he's your friend doesn't mean you got to be dumb with him, especially if you're on a podcast. It's easy to say, I don't think that he should have done this. He probably should have took this route, but I'm not the artist. You could have easily said it like that. I mean, Academics even says that. I actually want to put that out there. I will have to say Maul is worse than Academics, and I know a lot of people hate Ak, but Ak is just more popular than Maul, so we see him more. He's just on everyone's timeline more, so you're more annoyed with him every day because he's more famous than Maul.
I didn't even have anything
Action
in my
when
graveyard.
it comes to being retweeted or sourced. But I would have to say Maul is worse than Academics because of the fact that he can't even put out an unbiased opinion. I've heard Academics say, I don't know why Drake did this, but I'm not the artist.
Yo, the reason why Drake's hate is because of Act. No, it ain't because of me. I'm not following lawsuits.
I don't get what's
I'm
happening.
not doing these things. Like, if you leave it up to me, Drake would disappear for a little bit and just chill out. You know what I mean? Like, but that's me. Like, I can't tell the artist what to do. In reality, I think at some point, the duck lips and the random mirror selfies has to stop, and Drake has to try to answer to this himself, right? This is one of the reasons I don't talk to him about the lawsuit. I've never asked him about the lawsuit. I asked him if it was real once, and the lack of answer meant, other than that, I don't want to know his intentions, right? Because I don't want to be the person regurgitating what he's telling me. He should tell the world.
And we all still know that he's the biggest Drake muncher ever, but he still says an unbiased take when he really doesn't have the answer, and it's too ugly to even stick up for. Maul's gonna sit here and try to put it off on the audience. Look at him. Look at this bozo. You guys are just gonna say it's my man, so I don't even want it. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the hell up, man.
But what I'm saying is you can't look at it like that, because if it's essentially, we know that he's in a negotiation with this company, right? They're probably one of their biggest artists ever. He's probably asking for things and that we can't even fathom. Probably one of the biggest deals we will ever see an artist get from a label, right? Insert rap battle.
Here go Maul over here again, polluting the room with his nonstop Drake praise, acting like this lawsuit is some revolutionary move for the culture. If Drake's the thirstiest rapper alive, then Maul is straight up dehydrated of a podcaster. The man's looking parched. He needs a drop of Drake's validation.
Here's another artist that this label is publishing and distributing. If he knows some things that they did on that side that will directly, one, violate his contract, hurt his brand, and now interrupt his negotiation leverage in his dealings with them.
Nah, Drake couldn't handle the L, so instead of taking it like a grown man, he threw a tantrum because Daddy Lucian Grange didn't play favorites like he expected. He's big mad because UMG didn't bend the knee this time. I didn't even try to rhyme that, but that was kind of clean. Because UMG didn't bend the knee. Oh, that was corny. And now Drake's out here convinced they must have done for Kendrick what they usually did for him. Payola and all that. Drake is not exposing some deep industry secret that we all didn't already know. He's just salty because the favoritism train didn't stop at his station. It didn't stop this time. It just kept on going.
Oh, yeah, sorceries and artifacts.
Because this is a rap battle, y'all feel like he shouldn't do that? He should just say, oh, nah, I'm going to take the loss. I'm going to lose out on money that most people will never see in their life, and I'm just going to let it be what it is.
Not you bragging about another man's pockets. You trying to flex another man's wealth against us? He over here trying to flex another man's wealth. I never respected people like this.
So either way, all that money or stake or percentage that he is owed by UMG is now gone, and he's probably going to go independent. So at that point, why don't you protect your rapper brand, your fan brand, instead of your legal brand, and move the fuck on?
Basically, in other words, shut the fuck up, Drake, and go sit down somewhere. Make people miss you. Do not go through with this lawsuit. It is going to fuck your whole credibility as an artist up. You going through with this lawsuit, it's cementing everything. And you're just going to look like another bitter Karen who complains to HR.
Again, you say protected. I feel like this is him protecting his brand. You keep saying rapper. This is one of the biggest artists in the world.
You know you sound ridiculous, Maul. Look, that's the face of a conflicted man. He doesn't want to say this, but he knows he has to. He has to protect Aubrey at all times. He said, I have to do this for the Hot Pockets.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Do you think that Taylor Swift's label will allow another artist to put her home up on DSPs, a picture of her home up with sex offender markers above her home?
No.
Okay, now you comparing a man to a white woman. I mean, I see Drake as that, but not you comparing him to a white woman. But hey, let me just say this real quick. Taylor Swift didn't sue Kanye West, though. When Kanye infamously dissed Taylor in the track, also had her sleeping with him in a bed. She talked big shit on Twitter, but she never sued him. Taylor got more heart than Drizzy at this point. Mariah Carey didn't sue Eminem. She took the booth, and respectively so, she gassed Eminem. I mean, that's one of her biggest hits, if you want to be honest. Even though Mariah Carey's part black, but still, she took to the booth herself. I mean, if you want to go the white way, we could keep going. Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan didn't even sue each other, and they had the ultimate battle. They hated each other. They was dissing each other everywhere, and they didn't sue each other. Britney Spears, NSYNC, they never sued Eminem, and he used to drag their names in the mud. They all got more heart than Drizzy. This is just a no-no. What he's doing is a no-no. It is lame. Since you want to bring up Taylor, mind her own damn business. Beyonce gets dragged all the fucking time. All the time. When Lil Wayne and Jay-Z was throwing jabs, Lil Wayne dissed Beyonce. Jim Jones has dissed Beyonce. She didn't sue. Let's just keep it real here.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar's
That
fiance.
I wasn't doing my best.
Sue. Not even Kendrick don't even need to sue. Whitney could sue.
But I
you
wasn't doing my
defamed
worst.
Whitney completely. She can sue, and she's not. Drake has defamed Meg. She could sue, and she didn't. Meg can sue Tory Lanez. She didn't. Meg also didn't press charges against Tory Lanez. California did. I mean, we could keep going, bro. You looking real lame. Remy Ma didn't sue Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj dragged her ass. Nicki Minaj didn't sue Megan Thee Stallion. When Meg basically straight up called her man a PDF. It's only Drizzy. It's literally only Drizzy Drake. I think Maul needs to just pick up his pocketbook and take back his Hot Pocket and walk away. No more Hot Pockets for Drake. No more pocketbook for Drake. Because you looking crazy. Maul will be the downfall of this channel, of this podcast. Rory needs to really consider doing a side gig, his own solo podcast, kind of like what Charlamagne does. Allegedly, they reached out to Leangelo Ball to come on the Rory and Maul podcast for them to discuss his new hit, you know, that hit
Where you
song
been?
viral called Tweaker.
Hey,
So,
bitch.
allegedly,
Fuck you. Hey, bitch. Fuck you. Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch. Fuck you. Hey, bitch. Fuck you. Hey, fuck you, bitch. Hey, fuck you, bitch. Hey, where the fuck have you been? Where the fuck have you been? Where the fuck do you mean? Where the fuck do you mean? This other dude. Something else for me. What's it happened to me? Something else around. People listen to
Good morning, children. I am here to tell you about the Garbage Pail Kids show. It is disgusting, obnoxious, and worst of all, gross. I think it's terrible that they would put something like this on TV. Don't you? Good. I'm glad you agree. Now, change the channel.
What are they suggesting?
Miserable kids, don't you have no respect?
Whoa, let's party! Ha! This galaxy's Nowheresville.
Hey, I heard about this hot new planet. It's called Earth. Great trash heaps, good smog. It's tops.
This better not be one of those loser planets you've been taking us to.
Nah, I've heard it's the best dump around. There it is.
Looks like a great party place to my eyes.
This is Top Glenn. I'm tracking a huge UFO. What should I do?
Blast him.
Will do. I've got them sighted. He's everywhere from 6 o'clock low to 12 o'clock high. Even Mike Missile couldn't miss him. Launch missiles.
Hey! You can't treat me like that. I'm expensive.
Mike, shoot down a UFO.
Huh. If you think I'm gonna slam my head into that thing, you've got another thing coming. Good thing they have an open window. Ignore me!
What did he say?
I think he said, follow me. This must be some party planet.
It's not the flying I object to. It's those landings that really hurt.
I'm not getting what's going on here.
No!
I don't know where these are coming from.
Get off me!
The aliens have landed and are deploying some strange kind of alien weaponry.
This is war.
Oh my goodness.
Ready the bombers and send out the tanks.
Gross! There's army ants in here.
Correction, that's Arnold and Arnie for short.
Well, get out of here. We're trying to have a picnic.
Not to worry. Smells like the food's better in town anyway. Forward, march! You had a good home, but you left.
You're right.
You had a good home, but you left.
You're right.
Sound off. 1, 2. Sound off. 3, 4.
The big hand is on the 11 and the little hand is on the 12. We attack in 3 minutes. Wait a minute. They've sent out an invasion force of army ants. Deploy Pac-Ton immediately.
There's be something sweet around here. Ants, take that stand.
This is General Patton. We're gonna get those
I mean, it
ants.
says it's here. I don't know why it says it's here, but it says it's here. So.
Okay, march this stuff back to the picnic site.
Yes, sir.
It appears the aliens are whipping themselves into a battle frenzy. This one is manning some sort of exotic weapon.
I hope some cute guys show up.
Don't worry about a thing. We've got those aliens blasted. Dump the trash!
Bruh, it's not making sense.
Look, party favors.
Yeah, get rid of that. I hate that.
We got
That
'em!
needs to go.
That's the last we'll see of those clowns. Squadron, return to base.
Trash mail. These folks are friendly.
Hey, I never expected the welcome wagon.
My stream might crash.
We
Not
are
gonna
to
lie.
stay here forever. These
Kind
guys
of
know
overwhelming it
how
right
to
now.
party.
Fire the slime slingers!
What the? Yum. Slime.
They're eating the slime, and they're growing at an alarming rate. This is a turning point in history. Now hear this. All hands on the forward deck. This is Admiral Gooey Dewey. All vessels stand by to fire. Bombard the aliens!
Great, a fireworks show. Hey, they splashed us.
Great! They want to play! Charge!
They're counterattacking! All vessels stand by to withdraw! Withdraw!
Was it something we said?
Maybe their folks have a curfew.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special bulletin. Aliens have attacked the Earth.
Aliens?
Let's get out of here. Yeah, before the aliens find us.
Goody, goody. Our Navy was stronger than the aliens, and they all ran away. But we still got the big bad problem. They left behind an army of army ants, and even Top Boost and Big Old Patton can't beat 'em up. Mommy! Chewy steel, tasty upholstery.
What the fuck?
Mm.
Bro, makes no sense. How are you that
Unleash
hidden?
the super slime bombs.
Oh my goodness.
And so, thanks to our
I just don't have desktop icons
forces,
now.
the Earth is safe once more. Good night,
That's
and sweet dreams,
problematic.
everybody.
So what am I supposed to do then?
Now for dessert.
I just never gonna be able to play this game anymore.
Hey, that looks like a good place to stop over.
I think not. We're word has it, they have a serious ant problem.
Hi, kids. This is Friendly Al, the wheelingest, dealingest used toy salesman in the U.S. of A. I love kids, and kids love me. Will you look at these values? An almost new toy truck for a mere $500. A battle-tested aircraft with realistic battle scars for only $1,000. And don't miss this one. Little Miss Diaper, the cutest toy ever made. You wretched little... Isn't that nice? Yes, kids, come on down to Friendly Al's, the wheelingest, dealingest toy dealer in the U.S. of A. and get your used toys now.
And now for another exciting installment of
Would we lie to you?
Toothy Ruthie of Canton, Ohio brushes her teeth and goes to the dentist regularly, once every 5 years.
Would we lie to you?
That nerd scares off the famous criminal Ken Crook.
What a nerd! He's a loser too,
What?
And everybody else who is embarrassed to be associated with him.
Would we lie to you?
Something I'm fucked with.
Let me just snap these in and we'll hear Peter's new story.
Hello, I'm Peter Pushpin. Who are you?
I am Terry. I'm Patty. We've already been introduced.
Today, I am going to tell you a nice story. Do you want to hear it?
Yes!
Want to hear it? To hear it? To hear it? How did you like my story?
Story? What story? He's wrecked. He sure is acting cuckoo. Oh, the batteries fit your street smasher to a T.
All right, now we're gonna break it. Now it's officially broken. It's just not even possible to even be working still, I think, at this point.
It's not doing what I'm telling it to. Oh, no. It's out of control. Boy, you're in trouble now. Yikes! Oh, boy. Are we ever going to have a cleanup job? Stop that thing!
Garbage Pail Kids.
Ouch! Who said that? I did. Trash Tracy! Thrash Can awaits you at the command center. What about the girls? They shall also be summoned to the control center.
Yeah, I also never watched the cartoon.
Welcome to the Trash Fairy Command Center. Ooh, and now,
This
here's
is for sure my
Trash
first
Can
time.
The Funbusters plot the destruction of all toys. They attack the engine through the fuel, the body through the food.
Attack? What attack? That's for us to figure out.
Trash out!
Oh, it's crashing. It did it. It went through with the crash, I think. Right? Yeah. Everything's gone down. There's nothing on my screen. Everything's black. I'm surprised I even heard. The chat's frozen. I could hear you, though. I heard you say crash the mothership, but I see nothing. Whoa. This is crazy. Wait, let me find out what I can see. Interesting. There's nothing for me. I think so. Like there's nothing happening for me at all. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared it's gonna cut off the stream. I mean, I guess I can just end stream and then restart it, right? If I do it fast enough. If I do it fast enough, it should work. So everything still works. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna restart my computer and then I'm gonna stream again. I think that's what we'll do. Y'all have fun over there. There's lots of fun. There's lots of fun to be had there.